From days of long ago, created by the cosmic legends of the universe, there stands one man, one great man, a man dedicated to preserving all that is good in pop culture. Loved by few, hated by many. Alone in his fortress of awesomeness, he battles fearlessly against the wolves, the evil, the unjust. To right that which is wrong, to stand for justice, to serve all mankind. He is the one, the only, the Comic Relief Crusader. Hey everybody, how's it going out there in the geekosphere? It's Titillating Tuesday, episode 104 on your friendly Comic Relief Crusader channel, and I am the one and only Comic Relief Crusader on the show here with you guys, and everybody's like just pouring into the chat. I'm loving it. Thank you everybody for joining in. I want to say hello to Tim. There are some that call him Tim. Hello, FK. FKC, how's it going, man? And we also got Vince Womack. Heidi ho to all you nerds and nerdettes. And and you know what? On the Rumble side, we got Madhouse Retro, who has raided the stream, who's doing a raid and run. And hello to you, Madhouse Retro. Nice to see you, dude. Great that you're here on the Rumble side of things. And we also got Lenrod Hale early this time. Hail, Lenrod. How's it going, man? Nice to see you, dude. And we got our Madman number 4, who says, yo. Yo to you, dude. Nice to see you, man. Great that you're here. And we got everybody's favorite Penny. CRC, watching my grandkids, volume on low. Well, that's okay, Betty. You just happen to be all our lucky pennies that you're here today. And yes, pouring in. Are we liquid now? Yes, we are all moist. Moist. The one word that seems to irritate a lot of people. I don't know why. I have the faintest idea why moist bothers some people, but whatever. Yes, everybody is pouring in. So nice to see you all. How's it going today? And you know what? I'm just gonna say this. On my side of things, because I feel like I do need to actually share this. As I mentioned here and there, the past year has been, pretty hard on myself and my family and whatnot. And some of you guys might know that, besides my right arm, which was injured last year, like about a month ago, I kind of severely injured my left arm and overstrained it and whatnot. And you know what? I'm just going to say things have been rather thin, but I'm just going to say prayer works. And it works well. So you know what? If you do have a need, I'm just going to say to everybody out there, just pray and don't worry, and everything's going to work out. Everything will work out. So you know what? And that being said, what Vince? Typical. One time I'm not on the green side. There's somebody visiting. Yeah, I know, right? That's why. Go to Rumble. Enjoy Rumble. So you know what? Listen, guys, some of you may or may not know, and I'm just going to mention this before I bring everybody else on here. Our friend, okay, Tony Stark, I pinned it in the chat there. There are things going on Tony Stark's side, okay? There's a GoFundMe that Max Redstone put up, and in order to help our buddy Tony Stark, He's going through some things. I believe his place got flooded, and some of his stuff ended up getting ruined. And and he does need our help. Here is the GoFundMe that's up right now. So far they raised $1,010. That's pretty good, for a lot of people helping him out. And if you can, I'm just gonna say if you can, because I don't want to make anybody feel like they have to, because I know times are tough out there. But if you can give a little something to help Tony out, that's the link for the GoFundMe, and that's the GoFundMe right there. And if you can, help a brother out. So, because Tony has helped a lot of people out there doing fundraisers and stuff like that. And I'm going to see if I can do something to help him out. So I was thinking about this yesterday, because there are some figures that I do want to sell. And maybe we can do like a fun kind of draw or something like that, where I'll have like maybe a PayPal or something like that up, and I don't know, we'll auction off some figures, or we'll make it a draw or something like that, to help him out there. So if you can, like I said, it's pinned up there. Hopefully everybody can see it. If you can, just help him out if you're able to. So anyway, that being said, let's welcome everybody that's going to be on the show today, shall we?
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
Pop Culture Republic.
Hey,
how's it going, man? Hey.
Yeah, it's going great.
You are number one.
I feel like number one every day.
Yay. How's it going, man?
Oh, it's going well. We're getting
Nice.
a taste of the colder weather that I'm guessing is coming down from the great up north.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
that's our
It's finally getting wintry here.
I know. I blame
Meaning the temps are dipping below 40 for a change.
Oh God, no. Not below 40.
Yeah. One day it's air conditioning, and next day it's the heater. It's crazy.
Oh, Cavill, you're freezing your tukas off there. Yeah. Jeez. We just had 2 weeks of solid, nice above zero weather here.
Ooh.
So yeah. So snow is slowly melting again. So
snow. Wow.
yeah, I know. I'm happy about that. And yeah, there you go. Yeah, 40, that's tropical. Exactly. At least to us it is. Dang, But speaking of someone else that enjoyed tropical, Appion.
Hey,
how's it going, man?
Out there in the sun, it's not good for my complexion. Oh no, my soundboard fell again.
Oh no,
animated. Oh no,
you gotta fix that.
I gotta fix that. Ooh. All right, is that enough? All right, I think that's. Hello.
Oh no, it's not enough yet.
Oh,
but it will be.
I've taken over again.
Oh no,
Pete Appion, not much of a fighter.
Oh jeez. Oh God. So how was Hawaii?
Hawaii was pretty great, man. I had a good time. Good time
Good.
visiting my madre, and I saw like a Christmas parade they did down there for the island, and show people like have like that hometown spirit. It's nice to see like small little towns like have that appreciation for where they live and stuff. Because you live in like these big cities and stuff, it doesn't really have that same vibe.
Yeah,
where everybody knows each other. It's like cheers where everybody knows your name.
Nice. And Rocco, back from our honeymoon. I had no idea that you and I had no idea that you and Appion eloped. So congrats. Yeah. So lots of meatheads and meth heads in Hawaii.
No, there really is. No, there really is. Like, it's almost as bad as LA. Like,
Oh,
there's just
wow,
all
really?
kinds of druggies. Yeah, because like they can like live on the beach and then they can claim like sovereignty. Like, this is my land, this is my island.
Oh,
it's like,
really?
oh God. Yeah. See that patch of sand and that rock? That's mine. Like, okay. See that chicken? I'm gonna eat that chicken later because in Hawaii there's just chickens running everywhere. So homeless people aren't gonna starve.
Oh,
They just have to be good at catching chickens, and you're golden.
Oh, yeah, that's a pain in the ass.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, you know what? Somebody gifted me with a video of you enjoying yourself in Hawaii.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody
I can't wait to see this. This will be
Oh
good.
yeah, I know. So to everybody out there, this was actually Appion enjoying himself in Hawaii while most of us, were like freezing our arses off.
Okay, starting off with the basic goal, going around the island. Very good. And we're really going to the pull-up. It's called something very special. Definitely here to win that competition.
There you go.
What's Lex Luthor doing in Hawaii? Isn't he busy fighting Superman? What the fuck's he doing? No, but that did kind of look like me. That guy was living his best life. You know what?
He was
living his best life.
Not a care in the world.
I know, right? Did you surf in Hawaii?
Surfed up, big kahuna. No, I didn't.
Oh, really?
I'm not very good at surfing. I have like the shittiest balance. I couldn't skateboard growing up. I would always fall right off the skateboard. Fucking like not just like kick push. I couldn't even do a simple kick push. I'd fall off. I had terrible
Oh
balance.
my God.
I got terrible balance. I'm lucky I could ride a bike.
Really?
Oh,
I need like one of those bikes with the two little wheels in the back to like balance me out.
Training
the
wheels?
training
Yeah.
wheels.
Yeah. And then when I swim, I need those floaties.
Oh God.
No, I don't. No, I don't need the floaties. But the training wheels are real. Anyway.
What do you got? Like an ear infection of some sort that just you have no balance?
Yeah, man, I don't know. I just have bad balance.
Oh my God. Free roaming KFC, says Vince. Oh my God.
Yeah.
First world problems.
Yes. There we go. Yeah, white man dancing. That's right.
Bad
Yeah.
white men dancing on the field. Moving away.
It was probably
moving away.
a few sheets to the wind as well.
Yes.
Probably.
You know what I was talking about. When I say two little wheels in the back, you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. So, oh my God. Well, good to have you back, Appion. Missed you,
I
man.
bet some people need those wheels.
Yes, that's.
Li-
Oh my
I was
God.
gonna do a Lizzo joke, but she's been working on her weight. So
Well, that's true. So, and good for her.
yeah.
So, but yeah. So, speaking of silly stuff that's been going on, let's get into the first segment that we
Oh, boy.
like to have.
Tonight, we dive into the diseased human mind. Join me. The gray matter is warm.
Okay,
Matter definitely
Stupid.
warm.
definitely warm, always warm, and moist.
gooey.
On top of that, that's right. So
Mo-
it's the one segment that Madman number 4 especially looks forward to is stupid news, and we have this from the Inquirer. For all you men out there, about men's health. Men's cuddling group aims to redefine masculinity and heal trauma. And so the 2-year-old group draws men from various backgrounds, a 37-year-old Mormon who works at an airport gate agent, a 57-year-old married father of 3, and a 62-year-old retiree. So they formed basically a canoodling, a cuddling group.
I'll just go watch Lord of the Rings again.
Yeah. Do some yard work.
Yeah,
Cut down
exactly.
or something.
You want to see men
Oh,
bonding?
geez. Oh my
Watch
God.
Lord of the Rings. Watch Band of Brothers. Watch
Exactly.
in
Yes.
Saving Private Ryan. Watch
Yeah, a good old war movie or something
Yeah.
like that.
Cuddling.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh my gosh. You know what? If I was, you know what, dude, the 57-year-old who's got like 3 kids. You know what, dude? Listen, I got 5. Okay, 1 stepdaughter, 4 of my own, and if that doesn't toughen you up, you need a cuddling group for that kind of thing. Give me a
Masculinity
break.
doesn't need to be redefined, anyways.
No.
No, it doesn't. You know,
It's already been like butchered and shit. So
exactly.
whenever
Oh
I
my
see
gosh.
masculinity now, I just think of toxic masculinity. It's always put together now, and
It
it
is.
sucks.
It is.
It shouldn't be
See,
like that,
Lenrod's got the solution. Give me some lovely ladies to cuddle with, and I'd be
right?
all
Go to a
about
strip
that.
club.
Yes,
Y'all boys
exactly.
need to go to a strip club, cuddling together.
Oh my god! My god!
They
Cuddling
there's
for-
places for this.
There is. Oh my god! Oh my god! I like this one. That's Tim Walt's level of masculinity.
Yeah. I mean, you want more Brokeback Mountain. This is how you get more Brokeback Mountain.
Exactly, men. We need to hug.
Yep. Hug it out. Now,
It's crazy that like Brokeback Mountain was like this movie that like it was on its own. No other movies were really doing that. Nowadays, if that movie came out today, it would just be another movie. It'd get lost in the shuffle. No one would think twice about it. It wouldn't be as special because it's not alone. You know, like now it would be like, you know, there's 1,000 movies like that.
Yep.
It's crazy.
It'd probably do just as good as Bros.
Yeah, like when it came out, it was a unique idea. Gay cowboy.
It was.
You know, nobody's seen this before. Now it's like, oh, you're making another gay cowboy movie? Get a fresh idea.
Yeah, exactly. Get in line.
The world changes.
Add some pudding.
Yeah.
Lenrod, yeah, I don't think cuddling is allowed in strip clubs.
If you pay enough.
Exactly. That's right. You know,
and depending on the strip club, you know, they'll let you do a lot more than cuddling.
No, Brokeback
Oh
Mountain
no.
too. They'll be coming around the mountains when they come.
When they come.
Oh my god, no. It was Brokeback Mountain too. They just called it Bros. They had to, you know, rebrand and
I don't know how to quit you.
Exactly. So, you know, there's
I've actually never seen that movie.
I never have either.
I'm only throwing a quote out that I've heard. I've really never watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The closest I came is when Scary Movie made fun of it, and they had like Kevin Hart and Anthony Anderson like gay camping.
Yeah. Exactly. So, men, if you're forever feeling down and out, especially around the Christmas time, I guess there are cuddle groups out there. You know, if you need a little bit of a brief pick me up. So, there you go. Or strip club.
Down to the strip club.
And
do more stuff.
Yeah. And this from the New York Post. A defund the police activist goes viral after begging for help when everything she owned was stolen in San Francisco. The cops didn't do shit.
Cute Joker from the Joker one. You get what you fucking deserve.
Yeah. Exactly. My God. I love that. Oh, jeez.
What's the point of police? Everybody's stealing things. We need police.
I know.
Yeah, funny how that worked.
Madhouse Retro.
Kind of
every single one of those men looked like they would like cuddling. Yeah, they would. Totally. Yeah, when he reached for the nuts. Oh my God. Yeah, precisely. Yep. And that's right. Karma's a bitch. It is.
Yeah.
100%.
It's unfortunate that she had her things stolen, but when you go out and protest and shout about defunding the police, you might alienate some people who might care.
What? No.
Yeah. Alienating law enforcement and like, oh, what's the incentive?
They would still try to help her if they the cops would still help.
They would still help her.
Like, regardless of how stupid her beliefs are, they would still try to help.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Because here's some of the posts that she made. Anti-police activist begs for police to help her after she was robbed of her U-Haul containing everything she owns in San Francisco. Let's see. What did she post right here? Hey guys, if you see a 26-foot U-Haul truck in the with the Arizona plate AL50003. Well, they all practically say Arizona. Would you please let me know, because it had like everything I owe on it. Let's see, it was stolen near No and Market. And fun fact, a U-Haul doesn't put I guess like tracking on their trucks, and thieves apparently know this. Oh well.
Defund insurance too while you're at it, lady.
Yeah, exactly. Defund the police is actually good.
Insurance every day.
Oh yeah.
Stuff happens. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Yep.
But that's what you get. Yeah. We paid them a whole lot to do less. Yeah, it's actually a good idea, isn't it? Yeah.
What do you mean we?
Yeah, exactly. Don't include me in your mess.
Yeah. I hope that Utah charged her for the truck. U-Haul, I mean. I hope U-Haul made her pay for the truck.
I hope so.
Well,
you're out a bunch of shit. Where's our truck?
Yeah, you rented it out. It's your responsibility.
Yeah. I don't care about your property. Where's our property? Where's our truck?
Yeah.
How you stole our truck?
Give me my truck back. Yes. Wait, let me call the police.
You just stole it? Yeah. What if you stole it and you just like an insurance fraud claim or something? We can't trust you.
Right. Exactly. Ledrod, and I bet she voted for all the political BS that allowed the crime to get so bad in the first place. Yeah, she probably did. So, oh, irony. Thy name is, well, this woman. So I thought that was just hilarious.
I kind of want to know more. Like, where did she leave the truck? Like, was she like out at a gas station? Like, was she like stopping for a burger and then they just like jumped into her truck and fucking left? How does that happen?
Yeah. Did she leave it unattended with the door open and the keys in the ignition?
Yes, exactly that.
And somebody
How stupid
stole
do
it.
you have to be?
What you look at that?
My God. Oh, my stars and garters. I can't believe somebody took that U-Haul with all my stuff in it. My God.
Yeah, just, I mean, I can't rely on the better nature of other humans.
No. Everybody is like her. No.
Yeah.
Maybe back in the 70s, 80s. Maybe.
Yeah. Exactly.
Even then.
Maybe. Yeah. But, oh, God, this is just, it's hilarious.
Being an idiot just never goes out of style.
Yeah. Gone are the days when you could leave your front door unlocked.
Yeah. Right?
Like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Someone will use it to like make a fucking TikTok video or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look, people leaving their doors open.
I'm just gonna walk right in and take their shit. Nobody gonna say a thing. This is gonna go viral.
It's not breaking and entering if they left it open. Loophole.
No. Yeah, exactly. Oh,
try that in some places in the South and see what happens.
Yeah. Yes.
Run away! Run away!
I hope you like picking pellets out of your ass. My God. Well, anyway,
if you
so we
hear
got some
dueling banjos, run away.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Oh shit. That's scarier than any horror movie soundtrack. You hear that banjo kicking off. Run.
Oh, exactly. I suspect that's how they keep pretty much everybody of not like-mindedness out of those states. They have it on like permanent loudspeakers, and yeah. So you got a pretty mouth.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. Texas Chainsaw Massacre made me not want to go to Texas for a while. Like,
oh wow,
I'm good. Y'all got some freaks over there.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. And a lot of them are in Austin.
Yeah, but there are freaks, and we welcome them because they keep all the rebel out.
Yeah. So. To be fair, every state kind of has freaks.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Not all of them get like movies made about them.
No,
Texas is special.
Yeah. Special means retarded. Anyway, it's what we used to say in school. But yeah. Anyway, so we got some interesting news going on today, and because we haven't heard about Henry Cavill and Warhammer, what's been going on with that, and we're kind of waiting to see what's going to happen. So this from the Fandom Pulse: Games Workshop and Amazon Prime Video come to terms on Warhammer 40K adaptation starring Henry Cavill. Oh boy, what can this be about? I'm just hoping it's something good. I'm just really hoping that this is something good. You know, considering how it includes, you know, Henry Cavill, and he's just, you know, one of the hugest Warhammer nerds out there, which makes me happy. So, and yeah, come here, we eat people. Jeez, really? Luckily, those freaks are mostly contained in Houston. Now I know not to move there.
Yeah.
So good to know. So as we talked about a few months ago, Henry Cavill is pumped up to do Warhammer, and it's going to be on Amazon Prime Video. And well, let's find out what's going on here with this. So Amazon Prime Video and Games Workshop have come to terms, and a Warhammer 40K TV show is now officially moving forward with Henry Cavill attached as star and executive producer. Good.
Yeah.
And I agree.
It's good to see that they've come to terms.
Yes. Please be good. Please be good. Please.
Well, I know that
yeah.
this kind of happened like when like Warhammer was getting a lot of flack for like changing the lore, and people were getting really
right.
fucking upset. They were like changing character. I don't know a lot about Warhammer. I just was what I heard on the internet.
I don't either.
They changed like the gender of a certain group, and you know how that goes. Then, yeah, fucking explosion of outrage, and rightly so. You know, like it's one thing create a new group or have a group that is this gender, but to like switch something that everybody's used to, like, why?
Now apparently Warhammer has a huge fan following.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The only thing concerning to me is that this is Amazon Prime, and here lately Prime has been getting about as bad as Netflix in some regards. So there was some news a year or so ago that Amazon Prime had a Conan the Barbarian TV show lined up, and then the studio head or somebody axed it because it was too toxic.
Yeah, because I guess
Conan because Conan
and can't have that. He's supposed to be a 90-pound weakling according to them, I guess. So I could be wrong, but probably not. Vince Womack, they included the females in the aesthetes, which goes totally against lore.
Yeah,
because isn't it something like the females actually have their own
their own fighting
warrior
militia
women
group.
But that's not good enough. You see,
no, that's not good enough apparently. So, but so even though a tumultuous year for the Warhammer 40K property, it looks like fans might get a TV show adaptation of the military science fiction epic after all. So I really still can't wait. Worries started among fans earlier this year when Games Workshop announced they would alter Warhammer 40K lore by changing the Adeptus Custodes, which was traditionally all male, to include female space marines.
There it is.
They didn't have to.
There it is.
Exactly. Rumors on the internet swirled that this change was made because Prime Video's involvement in Warhammer 40K, attempting to add more diversity and inclusivity to the grim, dark sci-fi setting in preparation for a rumored TV adaptation. So immediately they just, we have to make this for everybody.
We have the magic buzzwords of diversity and inclusivity.
Yep.
Why
Gotta
don't you
love
just
those.
have that in your thing and not like be the main focus like movies have done since the beginning of time.
Or make up
You can have characters.
be daring, be original, and make your own TV series with that in it and see how well it does.
Yeah. I'm glad that they left out the E though for, for equality.
Yes.
So it's like,
Yeah.
nah, we
Yes,
don't need
all
that.
space marines are equal.
Yes.
Yeah.
They all get killed just as equally as the female ones. So there's equality there, We just need the diversity.
Isn't it a fucking monarchy anyways? Like aren't they ruled by like an
something like
imperium?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like something like that.
They
I'm
are.
not big on the lore. It sounds pretty interesting, but
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like this dark gothic space empire,
yeah.
emporium, you know,
Rebel
and
Moon.
yeah, exactly
Coughing,
right.
my bad. Oh man, coughing. Zack Snyder.
Oh yeah,
Rebel Moon.
Zack Snyder.
That was weird.
Yeah,
It's
get
like a
that
bad
out of your
hairball that
system
never
now.
goes away. Yeah, exactly.
I like this. I like this. No
Like
one
a
will
cat
know.
coughing up a hairball.
Yeah, exactly. But first, the Primarchs were all male. Space Marines were created using their gene seed, and it reacts poorly to being implanted into a female. Ah, well, there we go. See, we got Vince.
there you
That's
go.
like first up on the lore. So, yeah,
That's
it's
the
kind of
thing.
like, yeah, go ahead.
It's like if you don't like the lore, don't work with this property then. If it's set up in a way where it disagrees with your beliefs and you can't get past that, then work on a different project. Why are you trying to take something that clearly bugs you, but it doesn't make other people mad, but you see it as a problem? So now you have to fucking,
Yeah,
Frankenstein's
exactly,
monster, this thing. I don't
Right,
understand
right.
that. I don't understand
See,
that logic.
No, it doesn't make sense whatsoever because I mean, here you go. You got Henry Cavill, that is like the biggest nerd when it comes to this franchise. And that just I mean, like everything else, he just enjoys comics, he enjoys like all that kind of sci-fi stuff, and he enjoys like in particular this kind of game. And it's like he just wants to keep it true to the lore. That's no ifs, ands, or buts for him. And then you have these morons trying to like come in. It's like, well, we need to kind of maybe, change things up a little bit. It'll be so much better. It's like, no. And Appion, like you said, why don't you just work on something else? That's, I don't know, totally original. And and you can do it
because
your
there
way.
isn't anything that's already aligned with their values, you see.
Right. They
That's
want
right.
a Warhammer 40K series, but unfortunately, some parts of it were just too problematic
Yeah,
to work with. So we had to make some changes to
that's
the
right.
lore.
See, and like Vince says, but there are female warriors like the Sisters of Battle, aka Adapta Sororitas. Yeah, sure, that works. So yeah, I mean, if you already got them, then what's the whole point of changing things up, right?
Yeah.
It just
And
makes
if you want
absolutely no
female
sense.
characters, have a couple of the sisters or that group, have them be a focus in the show. Have a main character be from that group. Then you can
Exactly.
focus on that.
Yep.
Yeah, but that requires them to be creative, he says.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
right.
yes, there's
Too
certainly
hard.
a lack of creativity in Hollywood right now, or anything with TV production, movie production.
Just let an AI write it at this point. Fuck.
Exactly. It's like, watching stuff on like Paramount Plus, and there are a few good shows that are on there that I don't mind watching, but every once in a while you get these commercial breaks because I don't want to pay more than I actually have to. So it's like, okay, mute the commercial while it comes on. And this one particular commercial comes on, it's like this new Matlock show that they're putting on.
One.
Yeah, with Kathy Bates. It's like, well, this isn't the same Matlock as before, like, with Andy Griffith, that played Matlock like way back when. It's like, but I'm badly Matlock. I'm not like the one that's on TV. It's like, oh God, why change it? Why? You don't have
this
to change it.
This is not your uncle, grandfather's cousin's Magnum PI or Equalizer or even Kung Fu.
I don't, exactly, Canadian Spider-Man, and howdy, dude. Nice to see you, man. Nobody wants to see Kathy Bates. No, exactly. I don't want to see Kathy Bates as Matlock. I remember Matlock as Andy Griffith. Why change it? You don't have to. That's all. That's all. And the studios aren't only betting on established franchises. That's right. And it's just like this. If you don't have to change it, if you already got it basically in place, you don't have to change a single thing. So it's as simple as that. So now Henry Cavill was reported to be involved, however, which assuaged some fans' fears because of his stalwart defense of Warhammer 40K. Now, the actor has made it clear time and time again that he respects the game and the lore involved. So, and like we know, he's a big nerd that way, right? I mean, what they did to him on The Witcher was bad enough.
Yeah.
It
Witcher
just
and
seems like
Superman.
it just seems like they know he would respect the lore. So in order to like stay in front of that, they changed the lore before his show could come out so that he'll be in line with lore, but now the lore is what they want. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Exactly.
Now he'll make them happy by keeping in lore, but you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But they already
Right.
fucked with it.
If they catch them and something like a contract clause that says, look, we've already have this established, you got to go with it.
Yeah.
You said you like lore. Remember when you said? It's like, oh,
Mhm.
Unless
now you're
he,
using it against me. Yeah.
Unless he uses his star power to fight an uphill battle, which I imagine this is going to be. There's a very good chance this is going to be a uphill battle for him.
Yep.
To keep
Could
the
be.
lore intact.
Swimming against the current.
That's right. But he's Superman. I believe he can.
He could do it.
Oh, yeah.
Then, at the end of September, Warhammer 40K expert Archcast claimed it has been complete radio silence on the matter of the TV show ever since we had the last update this last time around. It appears as both Amazon and Games Workshop are entirely content to let this project die, honestly. So he also added, even with 1 month extension into January, nothing seems to have been produced. Still no money allocated. Still no accounts that have been created. Still no contracts that have been signed, etc., etc. To which he concluded, right now, I would say that the probabilities lean more towards the entire thing being dead than it ever being greenlit. Well, damn. I mean, that sounds rather grim,
It does.
It does.
Let the
That's
past
right.
die. Kill it.
He is the cavalry. He is.
Yeah.
Yes. He will slice and dice his way to the top and make this show happen.
Only Henry Cavill can make cocking your knuckles look cool.
This is
You
true.
want some of this?
Yeah.
You want some of this? I just cock these bad boys. I don't think that does anything. You want to tell me that? Oh, never mind. You're good. I believe in you.
Oh man. It's okay. I submit.
I
Don't
tap
hit me
out.
again.
I tap out.
I love the Calvary and Deadpool and Wolverine. I just love the jokes. We'll be so much nicer to you than those guys down the street. I promise.
Yeah, I know, right?
We'll treat you right, Henry. Don't leave. Those meanies over at DC.
Oh my god.
I
Oh,
know you
right.
can save the MCU.
Yes. Well, because he's also in talks with Marvel too, right? It's like,
Yes.
oh, yeah, okay. So I'm wondering, hopefully he made that joke knowing that he's going to be in. That would be that. Oh god, that would be.
Oh,
so
that would be
funny.
something.
Because that's a punch right there to DC. Yeah, we'll just treat you so much better than those guys down the street.
Yeah. We'll take all
my
those
God.
actors you threw away and we'll make them something.
That's
And then
right.
you'll
Hey,
regret
Tom.
your decision.
Hey,
Hello, everybody. Sorry being a little late.
Hello.
I have made
All
it.
right.
Hello,
Ah.
Eeyore.
I was okay.
Hey.
Hello.
So,
Where's
But-
Tigger and Pooh Bear?
I know.
All right.
but this led many fans to believe the show was dead. However, Mr. H, that sounds ominous, responded
H.
to this
Oh,
to
yeah.
this rumor with insider information saying the probabilities lean more toward the entire thing being dead than it ever being greenlit. Mr. H review stated, I can say it's actually the inverse of that. So here we
Oh,
go.
that's good.
Now, so it's still going to be going forward. So he later stated, there's definitely been movement on it. Definitely movement, like 100%. My eyes and ears say that there's definitely been some movement. Can't tell you exactly what or how much, but it's the complete opposite of what Arch is rumoring anyway. It's the complete opposite of that. Well, how many times can you say it's the complete opposite? I mean, you only have to say it once, like, maybe not 4 sentences, but whatever. I guess he's trying to drive that home. It's definitely not dead, guys. It's definitely not dead. So it appears that Mr. H was right after all. And now it's been announced that Henry Cavill will indeed star in and executive produce a new Warhammer 40K show from Prime Video. Finally, it's about freaking time. And hey, Dark Helmet, how's it going, man? Nice to see you.
Hey.
How's the 51st state doing this fine afternoon? So far, so good. Except we still don't have mail.
No.
We still don't have mail.
Yes, we don't. It's screwing us up. Damn it.
Exactly. And Ledrod, you got to go. Hey, not a problem, dude. Have fun at work, and we shall catch you later soon. Just catch it on the rewind because you never know what's going to happen here.
Yeah, they just announced the Warhammer just this week. Actually, it's official, so it is happening now. 100%.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they decided they want to make money. Oh, that's so great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so proud of them.
Who knew? You know,
A really positive thing is seeing Cavill as executive producer. So yeah, he's going to have a lot of input and a lot of control over what they do with it.
I'm Amazon's
The
Jesus.
positive.
yeah.
I will be Amazon's Jesus. Bear witness to my glory.
See, here's the thing, because with that compilation of videos that are coming out, you know, like the stuff that's coming out in the gaming industry, you know, like that Love, Death, and Robots, you know, those same people that are putting out those video game shorts on Amazon. One of them is Warhammer 40K. So, you know, maybe they're just going to be releasing that in time to start hyping it up with the actual Warhammer 40K show that Henry Cavill is doing. So, you know, and yeah, see the positive side. Also, no bills in the mail. Yeah, that's right. I got to remember that part. So,
yeah, but it's all online. You still get them. They're online though.
Damn. Why do I want to save the environment and get, you know, email bills? Damn. I'd rather be ignorant in my bliss, you know, and just not get paper mail. Damn it. So yeah, so now Henry Cavill posted to Instagram to confirm the rumors, to which he says, to celebrate some Warhammer news, I decided to make a pilgrimage to the very first place I bought Warhammer models over 30 years ago, the Little Shop. Yeah, on my home island of Jersey, all the way in the UK. Yeah, which
Joyzy?
which
You from
Joyzy.
Joyzy?
Yeah.
What are you doing down in Joyzy?
So my incredible team and I, alongside the brilliant minds at Game Workshop, have been working away in concept rooms, breaking down approaches to the enormity and magnificence of the Warhammer world. Together, we have been sifting through the plethora of incredible figures and poring over old tombs and text. Our combined efforts have led us to a fantastic place to start our universe, which has been agreed upon by those up on high at both Amazon and Games Workshop. Let's see. That starting place shall, for now, remain a secret. Watch this space, though more to come in time. So, yeah.
Cool. That
Like-
actually sounds good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That sounds
I
really
mean,
good.
let's face it. Let's face it, right? Like the guys over at Games Workshop, okay? You know, and I can say this safely because you know what? This channel and everybody on this panel, we're all just a bunch of nerds, obviously.
Yeah.
Right?
I love Game
Yep.
Workshop. They have
I'm
some
just
good
kidding.
stuff
I'm a
in there,
nerd.
There we go.
I'm a fucking super nerd.
Or
And when
geek,
it comes
or both.
or
Oh,
geek.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm both.
We are both. We
I'm
are all.
bi. I'm bi. In that sense.
By nerdle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bye.
Yep. Deadpool taught me that.
Yep. But you know, hey, we all love comics. We all love those sci-fi movies. We all love these games that come out, you know, whether it's like board games or video games or anything like that. And you know what? I'm just going to say this. When you got like a big star like Henry Cavill saying, "Hey, Games Workshop, you know, I'm going to be making a pilgrimage to like, you know, this store where I got all my 40K models and stuff like that. Let's meet up and let's make this happen. And let's talk over some stuff about where we're going to start this." You think they're actually going to say, well, gee, no, I don't think I can make it that day. No, you're going to go. You're going to go and you're going to meet up with Henry Cavill and you're going to like nerd out over, where you're going to start this whole entire universe from.
Oh my God. Imagine this being your job. Like how fun would
Exactly.
your job be at that moment in time in your life when your sole
That's right.
focus is Warhammer stuff and you're literally your job now is to research Warhammer. Oh my gosh, what a terrible thing. Oh no.
Yes.
Oh,
No.
the torture.
You get
the
to play it
agony.
and everything, don't you?
Yeah.
I know, right? Oh, the pain, the pain.
God, just being an
It's
actor,
like,
it's so hard.
just come out and say right now, oh, I don't know. Making money doesn't sound all that fun.
Yeah, I think I'm over money, you guys.
Yeah, I just don't need it.
Just discovered I'm over it.
I think I have another. I have enough $100 bills to wipe the sweat off from doing all this research. I don't think I can handle it anymore.
And think about it. You've got books,
on.
you have video games, you have the board game, you have there's so much you can research and have fun doing it. It's like, oh my gosh, I just finished my first Space Marines. Finally finished it. And what a good story. I gotta get the second one now. I'm like, yes, I'm entrenched into it. It's like, it's fun. So there's so much of a universe to delve into. Like, ooh, that's not gonna be so hard. It's like, no, if you're a nerd, you're in it, you're gonna love it.
Exactly.
It's just like, yeah.
Like my mom always said, if you can make your hobby your job, at least you go to work happy.
Yes. Amen to that. Yep.
Yeah. And like what Appion said, it's like if imagine if this is your job, right? And
Yes,
and you have to like geek out over all the research that you're going to be doing to make an actual show happen based on a game that you played for years.
Yeah. Getting paid to cover something you love.
Yeah.
What?
And probably play Warhammer with Henry. It's like, that'd be cool. Like,
Exactly. Exactly. Like, come on. Who wouldn't jump at that? Hey, Emma, how's it going? Nice to see you. Great that you're here.
Hello.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Vince Womack, I'm still waiting for the Town video game. Also Warhammer 40K. Really?
Yeah, there's more than one. I mean, there's the Space Marines one, but there's other ones. There's a lot out there. It's such a bad universe.
I remember playing like the RTS ones too, like the real-time strategies. They were kind of like Warcraft 3, where you had like, build your base and you had like Space Marines and space orcs and all that shit.
Yeah. And then,
I want practical space orcs, by the way, too. I don't want a bunch of CGI bullshit. I want them to make some legit practical effects, like with the mandibles, kind of like Predator things, like how the Predator mandibles. I want practical effects, none of that lazy CGI bullshit.
Yeah. It's you hired the Muppet Workshop, right? And you make the most awesome looking space orcs that you actually can, because let's face it, and you're right. CGI. No, I don't want to see CGI. We've seen CGI like done really good. We've we've seen it really bad. Yeah, make practical effects.
Get Jim Henson Company, throw gobs and gobs of money at them. They can come up with something.
I know it's a lot of work, Amazon. I know this is that you don't like that word, work and effort, but try it.
Yes,
it's kind of nice sometimes.
If you want to be gobsmacked with millions of dollars, then just do it right. Just pour out the
praise.
Cash. Yes,
and praise,
and don't make it woke bullcrap. Friggin' change anything around.
I mean, okay, here's the thing too. Amazon made Fallout the show, and that's a pretty decent video game adaptation show. Like, I found it.
I think it's brilliant.
I didn't hate it. I thought it was pretty solid.
Yeah.
So follow along those veins where you kind of started with Fallout.
It was fun. Don't know much about the game, but I enjoyed Fallout the show.
As a person who loves the games, I love 3. I love 4.
Gotcha. Cool.
And it's
Walton Goggins, dude, he's so fantastic as the ghoul, and that's practical effects too. That's what I'm talking about. Like Amazon doing practical on him, like that needs to never die. Please, just keep the practical.
That's right.
Just saying, Walton Goggins, and it's like anytime his character's not on the screen, it kind of slows down for me.
Yeah,
that's
he carries that show for me too. But
He did.
I didn't mind the other characters, but basically Ella Purnell and Finn from Start. They're basically Ray and Finn from Star Wars
Yeah.
Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Yay! It's basically that, but in Fallout. But yeah,
And hey, Joe
other
Doug.
than that,
What's up?
No,
Say goodbye
no,
to
no.
Star Trek Forever. Captain Kirk's death was the last hurrah. Yes, I agree
Yep.
with you on that. I do 100%. Let's
See, the Fallout
sometime
series
ago-
I loved for me. Oh, I'm just saying, I loved it because I mean, being a dire fan, you see a lot of Easter eggs. Oh, wait, I know that. And there was a Deathclaw head, and oh, you're hinting for season 2, and there's so much things I'm like picking out. I'm like, oh, so yeah, do it like that. Just give us hints.
And Vince says, yeah, some time ago I got Warhammer 40k Gladius Relics of War for free on stream.
Ooh, I love when you
Whoa.
get those games for free one time. Epic does that, but Steam occasionally does, yeah.
Okay. And Emma, you know what? Hey, you don't got to apologize if you're late. Don't worry about it. You know, whatever you missed, you can always catch it on the rewind, you know, which is not a problem. So don't apologize. It's okay. It's all
I was
good.
pretty funny earlier, so it's good stuff.
Exactly.
You'll enjoy.
Yeah, and we saw a secret video of Appion hula dancing, so it was worth it. So now, no showrunners been named yet, and there is no new information beyond Henry Cavill's involvement as per his Instagram account. However, Amazon and Games Workshop have reached terms ahead of the deadline on the option, which was rumored before. So things are going to be going ahead with Warhammer 40k, much to everybody's delight. And yeah,
to be a fly on the wall during the production meetings.
I hope Henry does like live updates
It would be nice.
and like shows us like table reads and shit. That'd be sick, man. Like,
yeah.
You know how like DVDs are kind of dead with like the behind the scenes features and stuff? I miss that. I miss like seeing all the work that went into it in the background, you know?
I do too. You know, you don't see that anymore. Like,
it makes
you know,
appreciate
like
a project more. Yeah, like
it does. You know, like on DVDs, you know, you would see like maybe outtakes or cut scenes, deleted scenes. You know, like how they made backgrounds and how they constructed this and that, and you don't see that anymore. You know, because
writer and director's commentary.
Oh, everything's digital. There's no DVDs.
This scene
so
took
extras.
us over a week to film, and it's like you watch a 30-second scene, you would never know that, but then they tell you like, this is a lot harder than it looks, and it's like you start to appreciate what you're seeing.
That's why.
Yeah, one of the many reasons. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead, Pop. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say it's one of the many reasons why physical media is so important, especially in the age of streaming.
Yes, that's what I was just going to say. I mean, because it's all digital, you don't get extras and stuff. You can go to the DVD and the Blu-ray. It's like, oh, damn. And, nowadays you got to go to YouTube. Now, YouTube does have documentaries. Like I recently watched one on the making of Halo, or not Halo. It was Half-Life. And I was like, wow, that's a cool documentary and stuff. But you got to go to YouTube to find makings of shows and stuff. They don't have it because, again, it's all digital. It's like, that's why I don't like digital.
It is.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, and that is even if they release it like on YouTube or or somewhere else, So it's
and then they can pull it at any moment. They can pull it, they can alter it.
And then it's gone forever.
Yep.
And Joe Dog compliments Tom on his nice ER profile picture. There we go.
That's actually a doll. I bought him from the Toys R Us last month. He's actually on my couch right now.
Oh, Toys R Us is still around? Wow.
In Canada, we actually have it still in Canada, believe it or
not. But
they've been gone a while where I'm at.
Same here.
Yeah, we still get the deals somewhat.
They put them out to pasture.
Oh yeah, 100%. But no, I think it's great that especially Henry meeting up with Games Workshop and say, let's go over all this kind of stuff. Let's make this happen, and let's geek out over this kind of stuff. I love it. If there were more people that actually did that, and I use the term Hollywood loosely, we'd be having a whole heck of a lot more better entertainment out there.
There'd be no narratives. It'd actually be good stories.
Yes, precisely. We wouldn't be getting the garbage that we're getting right now. Not that I'm complaining. because I don't want to. But I mean, let's face the facts. You know, jeez, when you're telling me writers,
eventually, the all this mess has to come to an end.
it does.
It slowly is. I think it is. Slowly, we're starting to see better stuff there. And but yeah, that armor, that's gorgeous. If anybody you follow Fallout series, they have the power armor that's similar to that on there too, and it's beautiful. It's just
oh yeah,
it's gonna be
because
cool.
what I was telling somebody yesterday, because he had this guy that I've been talking to, he had a story pitch that he pitched to Hollywood back in the early 2000s. And unfortunately, Disney came out with a similar movie, and that movie bombed. And so what he wants to do now, he's got the story pretty much all lined up. You know, he wants to put it out there, but he doesn't want to go the Hollywood route, and he doesn't know if it would actually be feasible enough to put it out there. And I told him this, first of all, like we pretty much all know it, Hollywood is dead. They're killing themselves slowly, or in some cases, like a very rapid, chest sucking wound that's just like
the MCU is a really good example of this.
Exactly.
But
and
a good example of great writing was Superman and Lois. That show ended fucking beautifully, and it's just I want more writers and that type of frame of thought, like how to make a show that people will love, a beautifully told story.
Yeah, I agree. That was a good show. Somebody actually cared about Superman and Lois.
Yeah,
it was one of the greatest series finales I've ever watched.
I haven't seen it yet, but that one. And Stargirl was another one that was really good.
Hey,
yeah,
Daniel,
Stargirl was really underrated. I like Stargirl. Yeah,
and but the thing is, but the thing is, what I told him is that even though Hollywood is really sucking right now, what you're seeing here and there and everywhere, because we covered this a couple of weeks ago, like for example, Zachary Levi opening up his own studio, and you see a lot of other actors that are leaving Hollywood and a lot of producers and whatnot and starting their own independent studios and they want to put out their own stuff, their own good stuff, and they want to hire quality people rather than yes men that'll just put out whatever. And I said, that's the route you want to take. You want to start going independent because this is a thing that's happening. You're seeing more, for example, like this article, right? Henry Cavill, executive producer on a franchise that he loves, that he doesn't want going horribly, horribly wrong. Because he knows
you bring up names
exactly,
like Levi and Cavill. Now, he would want to hit those people up. Because doing it himself, it's hard to do your own independent. But talk to the guys that are the bigger names that are becoming independent. Hit them up and say, "Hey, I got a product for you." Boom.
Exactly.
I still respect when Zachary Levi came out and he was like, "Yeah, Shazam was a different movie," and then The Rock fucked it up. Like he straight up like threw The Rock under the bus. But I like that. He's like, yeah, he wanted to like control the movie in DC, and it's like, fuck you, man. Shazam was around before you.
Yeah,
it was somebody not
make
intimidated
Shazam
by the star power of Dwayne Johnson, and that was impressive.
Yeah.
So
now your buddy's movie.
Your
buddy's movie. Is it a sci-fi he's working on though? Is it a sci-fi?
I can't say.
Yeah, the only thing I'm saying is sci-fi is the most expensive to produce. Being a person that's in film, sci-fi is so expensive. Horror is the cheapest. Sci-fi is the most. It's so expensive.
The thing is, he wants to do it. He wants to do it in traditional animation, right? 2D.
Interesting.
Oh,
yes.
That's a whole nother level of complexity.
Exactly.
Yeah, shop to those independent studios, those younger ones, and
it's really good seeing more independent companies start up. It's a whole parallel industry that runs. It is parallel of Hollywood.
Look at A24. Like they were nothing. They were nobodies, and they released them good fucking horror movies. Now they're like the most internationally known like horror brand, like that makes horror movies. And like they're recent. Like they haven't been around since like the day, like old movies, Miramax and all these other studios that I'm sure you guys all know. like
Mhm.
New Line Cinema. A24 is recently new, but they've cemented themselves as like this brand, you know. So
They have.
sometimes it could happen, but even
Sometimes.
then they do a bunch of remakes and shit too. So
That's true. Sometimes
one's
crazy
immune to that.
works.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like-
Let's see, Vince. Yeah, futuristic sci-fi is expensive. You can go the cheaper. Yeah, exactly. Because like what Appian was saying, earlier, practical effects, space works instead of
like
CGI.
with green screen technology too, it's a little bit easier for sci-fi.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, honestly,
it
like
is.
nowadays, you want to like make a good production. If you make a Western, you got to build Western sets. It almost is like more work to do Westerns now than it used to be back in like the early 1900s when like
Yeah.
they had all those Western sets already ready, and you would
that's
just
true.
plop an actor in the city, and but now it's like you actually got to build the set. Oh no, we're not doing that. Get the models and the green screens out. Actually, leave the models. We're done with those too. Get the green.
Yeah. What's really impressive is the amount of fan films popping up on YouTube. I mean, you type in Star Wars fan film, and you'll be it's delightful to see all the really good quality fan films out there.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
With decent lighting, decent camera work, and decent editing. And I'm just like, dang. Stop making these major studios look bad.
Yeah,
they're like throwing money at people that aren't worth it, and you're out here for your own self. You're making better shit. It's crazy.
It's
true.
true.
Somebody at home working on their desktop PC, churning out effects and whatnot. And
I know you guys are like me. You watch YouTube and you see like a video with effects and stuff, and you're like, why was that better than MODOK and Ant-Man? Why was that better than this in Marvel or whatever? Just an example, like. That should not be the case. A company with that much money should not be getting outdone by not normal people, but random people on the internet should not be doing better work than you.
Passionate fans. I mean, my favorite is like Star Wars, the Darth Maul fan film. That is excellent.
I heard that's pretty good. But case in point, the one guy on YouTube that did the deep fake of Luke Skywalker that was better than the Mandalorian at the end of season 1.
Yeah,
and he got hired by Lucasfilm on top of that.
You got these YouTubers like I'm a graphic designer. I'm gonna go in and fix these shitty CGI on this movie, and you're like, oh, don't do that. You're gonna make them look so much worse.
Oh man, anybody remember a fan film called Ryan versus Dorkman?
I think I remember that.
That was quite some time ago. Two guys got together, made their own Star Wars lightsaber duel, and it was like a demo reel for their special effects work. I think one of them got hired on at Lucasfilm after it.
Wow.
Yeah. That's another good example, Pop, is like you see like a choreographed fight scene in a YouTube video, and it's better choreographed than
it is.
I know.
It's like, hey, Lucasfilm, why can't you beat some YouTubers with a shoestring budget? You got gobs and gobs of money.
Hire them. Oh, you can't beat them? Buy them. You know what I mean? You can't beat them? Fucking scoop them up. Have them join your empire. Haven't you watched Star Wars? Do you not know how the empire works?
Yeah.
Vincent, sadly, the guy behind Axanar was such a douche. Oh, really?
The way they keep a tight reins on Star Trek fan films, I'm genuinely surprised. That Vic Manana guy got his Star Trek Continues series produced and made.
That's true. That's really
a good example. I'll bring this up. Sorry, guys. When you guys saying about fan films are better, when Jason's still working on his Acolyte version, and I've had the privilege, he showed me some of his edits. This is Disney, a multi-billion-dollar company. There was sound issues. This is like, how in the hell can a company that big allow these slight, stupid sound? I'm like, no, they're so simple. They should. It shows you they don't care. They just
quality control. No quality control nowadays.
No, exactly.
They got Creed from The Office. What's my job again? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be quality control.
When he was showing me these, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a major company with some of the major films in the history of sci-fi, and they just put them together now. They don't care, and there's mistakes, and
Exactly.
Yeah, Book
But when
of
you're
Boba
hiring-
Fett was a very good example of them not caring when they were shooting,
Yes.
putting out finished scenes, and you could see the back of the facades of the building. Like, oh, there's some unfinished
I know.
2x4s. There's some
Yeah.
lumber and props holding up the facades. It's like, that's
Yeah.
nice.
But anyway, see, now we're at the top of the hour, a little bit past it. That's okay. We're going to take a very brief commercial break and get to the next article. So enjoy.
Break.
Flash savings at Omega Mart. Now you can give the gift of stuffed bears for just $29.42. Be sure to pick up some organic insect spray, now $15.98. And on your way out, cool off with some refreshing Omega Mart brand watermelons. Omega Mart does not take responsibility for any injuries, illness, or damage that may result from consumption of our Omega Mart watermelons.
Omega Mart, you have no idea what's in store for you.
And there you go.
So the
Wow,
the
that was
insect spray
scary.
makes me think. So, like, would Raid work on Spider-Man? What would that do?
I know.
What would like spider fucking insecticide shit do on Spider-Man? Would that do
And
more
that's-
damage?
And that would be the best Build-A-Bear I've ever seen. You build them from the guts all the way up.
I know.
That's a Build-A-Bear.
I have your one weakness here, Spider-Man. Raid.
No.
Fucking face melts like Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll get
But
on
have you
that
heard
Build-A-Bear.
Spider-Man has regenerative powers now, eh? I don't know if anybody knows the new
Oh,
comics.
come on.
Oh,
Who does?
come
Spider-Man.
on.
He can regenerate his skin and stuff supposedly now.
Oh.
So
Oh, God.
that's a new
That's-
Spider-Man.
That's nice.
Remember
Oh,
when
yeah.
Spider-Man could get scars and then it was cool because he had like scars.
Exactly.
Now he could just cure it and then there's no scars because your body won't keep the injuries.
Oh, my God.
Stupid.
But
I was in a lot of fights. My skin's clean, but trust me, I was in a lot of fights. Believe me. I can heal really, really fast.
No, really, really, it's a thing. But now on to okay, the next
Spider-Man, have you
article.
tried it? Have you tried it, Canadian Spider-Man? Have you shot Raid at yourself just as a test?
Oh yeah,
Raid does not work on
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. No way.
Imagine earth-shattering revelation.
Oh my God.
All these supervillains doing all this bullshit. Just go get a can of Raid. What are you doing?
Oh yeah. Omega Mark. Yeah, it makes me think the dark side has a business. Yes, they do. So, yeah, even if you hit them over the head with it, yeah, that's right.
If it does not work, you could always hit them in the head with it.
Exactly. It is a metal can. So that being said, yeah, speaking of Marvel and Spider-Man, but it's not about Spider-Man. It's about, let's see, Marvel wanting to bring Chris Evans back for the Avengers Doomsday.
Mm-hmm. Might as well. You're bringing back
Why not?
RDJ. Just go full in with your fucking, just everything you set up and, had a beautiful ending. Fuck it all. Just go back on everything.
Yeah, does this scream
Nobody
of
died.
desperation?
Bring Scarlett
No.
Johansson back. Make her sacrifice useless too.
Yeah.
Bring
Yeah.
back Black Widow. Fuck it. Nobody died. Make Thanos completely unimpactful on the universe. Just erase it all.
Yeah, they've essentially
Yeah.
done that in Loki with the Infinity Stones.
Oh yeah, they were totally
Yeah,
useless.
the Infinity Stones laying all over the office. Like, yeah, you just got a drawer full of them. It's like, hold
I
on.
know they're all just paperweights. Like,
Yeah.
come on, really? Damn. So, but yeah, apparently Marvel wants to bring back Chris Evans, and I mean, sure, why not? You're bringing back Tony Stark as Doctor Doom, so why not, right? Yeah, exactly, Vince. But as what? Another Hydra captain, maybe, or Johnny Storm? Hey, don't know.
Oh, who knows?
Who knows? But yeah, as we've been going over, Marvel is going back to what works. Well, it's too late now. So, and now it is learned that the MCU and the Russos are bringing back Chris Evans for Avengers Doomsday. So, my God, like, why?
This is a
Details
move
are-
of desperation. They're trying to pique people's interests.
I know. Details are slim, and it isn't known what role Chris Evans will play. But according to deadline, Anthony Mackie will also be featured in Avengers Doomsday as Captain America. Oh boy, this might be a little bit of a hint.
Oh goodness, Captain Falcon meets Captain America.
Yeah, I know, right? The only thing that pops up into mind is what Marvel Comics did a few years ago, and everybody knows this is this, right?
Yep.
When Captain America for years was actually a Hydra agent all along. Like, God.
Yeah, and that went over so well with the fandom at the time. It was like, oh, come on. You made Captain America a Yahtzee. Get out of here.
Yes. Like, really, right? Like, oh, God.
That would negate all the films in the past. That would negate anything.
It would.
You'd fight them and that, but why did he do it?
I think this is where they're going to go with it. I mean, this is a rough guess, but given that they're going to lean heavy into the multiverse and all the possibilities of these alternate incarnations of these characters.
Yeah. And
Deadpool and Wolverine, that's all I needed.
There we go. They're trying to soften up the good film before Endgame. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. So, but so who doesn't want to team up again with Captain Falcon and Captain America? But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if it's the whole Hail Hydra bit. So, Chris Evans' role, a variant or something new? Well, more than likely, it's the multiverse, people. So it's going to be probably a variant.
It's the multiverse, baby, like Rachel Zegler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Weird.
But regarding Chris Evans in the MCU, last we saw him was obviously as older Steve Rogers at the end of Endgame, who passed the shield on to Sam, which made no sense.
Which,
but
again,
whatever.
goes against the character of Captain America, but hey, whatever.
Exactly. Mackie suits up as Cap in Brave New World prior to Doomsday, which I can't wait till they finish the new reshoots that they're doing now before Valentine's Day.
Train wreck. Dumpster fire.
I know. It's going to be so bad.
Dumpster fire on a train wreck.
The Hulk movie with all the Hulk characters and no Hulk to be found. That movie. Yeah.
Except She-Hulk. She-Hulk will come in and save the day.
Oh, yeah, of course she will. Yeah. But recent rumors have also said Evans will be back in the MCU, possibly as a Cap variant or a new character. Yeah, that's not going to confuse anyone at all. So what if Evans joins Downey's Doom as a different character and they are some sort of evil Avengers? Well, again, it goes back to Hail Hydra. I don't know.
And they already have U.S. agents, so they don't need him to do that.
No.
Right.
They have U.S. agent for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's basically Captain America without the same morality. So why have him come back? You have another character doing that already.
Yeah. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. But again, this is Hollywood, baby.
Hollywood, baby.
That's
Maybe
right.
his role get cut from the movie. Who knows?
Yeah. Why is she even getting hired? She's box office poison. Precisely it. Yeah. Oh my God. And FKC, when's your next show, Appian?
We're gonna watch Avatar today after this show, probably around 3:00 today, so Pacific time. So about in 2 hours.
And now you know.
Oh wow.
And knowing's half the battle. Evil Avengers like the Thunderbolts? Yes. Like Thunderbolts.
Like and fucking U.S. agent. Yeah.
I can't wait for that movie.
Suicide Squad for Marvel, because we haven't had enough of those movies.
Oh
no.
Wow.
Creature Commando is basically Suicide Squad, but with monsters.
I know.
It's
God.
The same, so but different.
Yeah. I watched it. Watched it yesterday. Creature Commandos. Oh my God, that is so boring. It doesn't.
Oh,
I don't even.
That good, huh?
Yeah, because
I'm just tired of that formula with like Amanda Waller and people with bombs and like I'm so tired of that. Like over
I tried
over
watching
again.
it.
That's all they know now is the formula. They can't deviate from formulaic storytelling.
And it's
It's
so
bad.
funny that James Gunn has to put a self-insert in the intro himself and put himself in it. It's written by James Gunn, and he has to add himself, in the animation intro of himself. Like it's like,
And his
oh my
brother
God,
plays
really?
Weasel. And,
Yeah. But I'm looking at this, and and I finished both the episodes, and I was just totally perplexed, not knowing what this show is supposed to be. Is it supposed to be funny? Is it supposed to be serious? Whatever. Anyway, I'm going on.
what are we? Some sort of creature commandos? What are we?
Yeah.
Some sort of Suicide Squad? What are we?
I know.
Some sort of Thunderbolts? What are we?
It's,
Some sort of Guardians of the Galaxy? What are we?
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
know. It's
The same shit.
Yeah,
It is.
it's a formula.
It is.
It
But
goes
now
back
there were
to-
rumors.
Yeah.
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh, it just goes back to a phrase I heard years ago: modular movie making.
Yeah.
You create a movie in modules, and if one doesn't work, you just swap it out with another one.
Yep. That's so dumb. But there were rumors a while back that Chris Evans would resurface in a Disney Plus series. Yeah, because those always go so well, which would follow him as Nomad. But Nomad is not.
He was already
Nomad
kind of
is
Nomad
Bucky.
in Infinity War, though.
Yes, he sort of kind of was.
He was Nomad in Infinity War. He wore the darker, the fucked up colors. He wasn't representing the red, white, and blue as much.
Yeah,
He wasn't using the shield. I
Yeah.
mean, you already did that, Marvel. Yeah, you already did it.
already did
know.
that.
As he returned the Infinity Stones, would follow him as Nomad as he returned the Infinity Stones. Yeah. Ooh, yay. That just sounds so riveting. The rumor has some merit, but it was revealed that the idea was actually pitched to Marvel.
Can I tell you how the movie ends? He returns the stones.
Oh my
Because
God.
We already know that. We already fucking know
Spoilers. Way to go.
Spoilers.
that. Everything else after that wouldn't happen if he didn't, so there's no point. Like the stupidest prequel ever.
You saved me so much time watching about 8
I wonder if
episodes
he'll
of
succeed or
absolute
not.
nothingness. Yeah. Will it actually happen? Will Steve return the stones? Stay tuned next week for episode
So when did he
5.
dance? When did he dance with Peggy Carter then? Before he returned the stones? Because they showed after when he was dancing, so we already know exactly what happens after.
Exactly. Oh my God.
So
Avatar,
lazy.
the Space Smurfs, or the Asian Force user. Oh my God. Yeah.
It just sounds like they want his star power back so badly, like so desperate for his star power. And it's like Chris Evans is all right. His star power lies in Captain America, sure, but like
It does, yeah.
move on.
It does.
Like you used him to like full potential as that role. Move on now.
And then
Yeah.
you aged them out. You got rid of a perfectly good character. They quite literally painted themselves into a corner. Now
did.
they're stuck. They don't know how to move forward, so they're grasping at straws. This is an act of desperation.
It is.
Oh, extremely.
And the last time we saw Human Torch was in Deadpool Wolverine. So, you know.
Right. That was perfect. He
Exactly.
he wasn't Steve Rogers. He was fucking Human Torch. Perfect.
Yep. Let's see. Yeah, the only stones Captain America has now are gallstones. There we go. Not just ordinary gallstones, but super soldier gallstones.
Right? Them things are
Infinity
powerful.
gallstones.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're tougher to pass.
They take forever to pass. They're infinity gallstones.
Remember when Captain America was like holding Thanos in Infinity War? That face he's making, that's him passing the gallstones.
Yeah.
Like holding Thanos' gauntlet back. These gallstones.
Oh, the pressure.
And let's be honest, I bring it to you guys.
Yeah.
How much money did Robert Downey Jr. make coming back? It was what, over 100 million? I'm more curious of how much they're going to give him too. They're paying a lot of money just for hiring a couple guys.
And then merchandising and all that other shit. He's gonna be fucking rich as hell.
They're banking on more billion-dollar box offices, and I just don't think the market is there anymore. I think the time of the billion-dollar box office draw is past.
Yeah, I don't think they have like another No Way Home in them, or
they don't have another Iron Man 1. They don't have another Captain America or
Infinity
Thor
War.
1.
No, Wolverine did, or not Wolverine. No, Wolverine Deadpool that did pull $1 billion. But that was something fresh and new. It didn't have ideologies. These
Right.
films, they're going to follow formulaic ideology BS like they've been doing, and that's why I feel it's just going to fail. Because the star power can't rescue your bad writing anymore. Because it can't.
Well,
Because
here's
back
the thing
then-
too, Tom, is like they've been setting up Young Avengers, but now all the Young Avengers are too old because they fucked around and waited too long.
I know.
Yep.
So
Yep.
they're like
That's right.
mid-age
Oh.
Avengers now.
Yeah, like, I know we talked about this before, but it's like, what are they doing? You had a plan,
Yeah.
then you waited 10 years. Now that plan doesn't make sense.
Yeah, they're
Exactly.
not Teen Titans. They're not Teen Titans. They're 20-something Titans.
Exactly.
Midlife crisis.
Yeah, I like this one better than Hydra Gallstones. Pass one stone, two will replace it.
Yeah,
No.
that's a good one, Vince.
Oh,
Red
geez,
Skull,
I like
Red
that.
Skull had those.
Oh man, they were burning hot.
No wonder he was
These
angry all the
boys.
time. Yeah,
Yeah, I'd be ornery too.
that's why he was
Um,
red. That's why he was red. Is he was like constantly trying to fight the Gallstones.
Yeah. This one has a jagged edge. It may be cranky. So, but of course, the news follows a big announcement last summer at the San Diego Comic-Con that Robert Downey Jr. would be returning as Doctor Doom, not as Iron Man in Avengers Doomsday, and much to the perplexion of everyone. But of course, it can always be explained away with multiverse. So, and rumors have also offered Robert Downey Jr. could first show up as Doom in the next summer's Fantastic Four, because of course, why not, right? So, and there's been talks of a secret Marvel character appearing in the film, as set footage has shown an actor being hidden from the public eye. And it's claimed that Downey's Doom is from the same multiversal Earth as the Fantastic Four. Of course it would be. because-
Yeah. And as far as having
Yeah.
Doom show up in the new Fantastic Four, I'd almost bet that would be like an end credit scene, much
Yeah.
like Thanos popping up in an end credit scene.
True.
They're following a formula. It's
Yeah.
nothing new.
Oh, but the actor that's hidden from the public eye, what we talked about on Friday, this woman that's also going to be on the set of Voltron, who is probably going to be another Marvel bad guy. Maybe it's her.
Oh, with the really bad outfit and didn't know how to
Yes.
dress
Oh,
except for the-
right.
and she had all the rings on. Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of surmised it was going to be like the next Mandarin, but who knows? It could be anything. So yeah, who knows?
Yawn.
Hey, Lord Thought,
Confirmed.
how's it going? Exactly. So, ooh, he's got a Christmas hat and everything going on. What'd you miss? Henry Cavill is a go-ahead, and Chris Evans is going to be back as Captain America, probably maybe Hydra Captain America. So, Vince Womack, give the multiverse crap a risk. I just signals that nothing has any meaning. Exactly. Nothing.
Exactly.
There's no point.
That's why I like DC's Crisis on Infinite Earths. Just wipe out all these fucking multiverses. All of this bullshit.
Yes.
Gone. One
Yeah.
universe.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
As God intended. Culling.
That's all you need. That's all you
Culling of
need.
these universes.
Man.
No, they
Or
almost
at least-
did it with Deadpool, where Cassandra Nova was trying, but she was going to destroy them all. But they could have had it
Oh,
where
yeah.
they broke her off right at the point where there was only one universe left.
Yeah.
And then that's when they broke her connection. So they stopped her
Yeah.
from destroying all the universes, but she destroyed a bunch of them. So now there's only Earth Prime or whatever the fuck, Earth 616 or whatever they want to call it. I don't
But
know.
if you take away the toy of the multiverse, what would they have to rely on? Good writing? Gasp.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
No. You
They
mean
may have to
talent.
hire some actual writers.
We're long past that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no going back now. Never. Or at least just
What's
have.
Taika Waititi doing? He's done with Time Bandits.
No,
Call
no.
him.
Oh my
Hit him
god!
Oh,
Oh
Hit him
god,
up.
that's right. Time
Hit
bandits.
him up.
Oh my god.
Hit him up. Hit
Yeah.
up that legend. He thought cancer was funny. Hit him up.
Yep. Yep.
Thought making jokes about
there you go.
cancer is funny.
As long as they get Power Girl into this universe. Yeah, there we go. Yes. I'd be okay with that.
Mm.
Oh my god. Oh crap. Yeah, it's A few days ago, I watched. I don't know why. I was just totally bored out of my mind, but I watched The Flash again.
The movie?
Oh, I'm
What?
sorry.
Why? Why?
Oh yeah, where Batman
I know.
self-deletes. The movie where
Yes.
Batman self-deletes. That's such a great movie.
I
The world's
know.
greatest detective doesn't know about a fucking force field.
You just
I know,
didn't have
it's so
anything better
dumb.
to do with 2 hours.
I didn't.
Did you?
I really
Wow.
honestly didn't. And even my wife was like, why are you watching that? I thought you said it was bad. It's like, yeah, I know it's bad, but I'm like really bored, stupid, and I just want to watch something. And the last time I watched it, it was a cam version, so it's on Netflix. So I might as well see
okay.
what it actually looks like better on a
That
screen,
makes
right?
sense. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's
yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, I know, and it's like this movie is just so full of crap.
You watch it in
Entire
HD.
universe.
You see how bad it was in HD. It's like, oh, it really is that
Yeah,
bad?
yeah. You could
Oh,
torture
yeah.
yourself in higher resolution.
Oh, precisely.
The
it.
entire
And-
universe hinges on a fucking tomato sauce can.
Oh,
Yes.
You
yeah.
fucking
Babies in the
stupid.
microwave.
See, now I did something better. I
Dude,
watched the Christopher
running.
Nolan Batmans this week. I decided to watch the Christopher Nolan
Ah.
Batmans. I enjoyed them. They're fun. I wouldn't go back to watch that. It would hurt my soul.
And, and
Well,
I'm
Dark
thinking,
Knight.
I
Still a
actually
perfect
went
movie.
back and
I love
yeah,
went to another Henry Cavill property and started watching Man from Uncle.
oh, there we go. But I'm thinking this is going to go along the same lines, right? This whole Doom movie thing. It's just going to be probably another Flash movie.
You
where
think it's
just gonna be
doomed?
so bad. Oh, it's totally doomed.
It's doomed.
Nice pun. Nice
That
pun.
was too easy.
You get
Yes.
the gold star for that one. Oh my god. And
I
yeah,
guess I don't need a
guessing
PhD for that one.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the painkillers weren't working and you needed something to numb the pain. Yes. I was so super bored. I'm like, well, I got 2 hours to kill, whatever. I'm just gonna torture myself, watch the Flash. But yeah, this is gonna be just as bad.
You'll never get those hours back.
There's no no, I won't, but I'm okay. I'm old and I'll be dead soon, probably anyway. So it doesn't really matter. I'm on borrowed time. No, but I mean, but you got no Kang, you got no multiverse, but they're still going ahead with the multiverse, and it's like you got all these stupid loose ends, and you're gonna hope that I don't know Doomsday by bringing back Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans is gonna make it all right. No,
Nope. It's a
It's
totally
not.
stupid move.
Loki
you're gonna-
can fix it. Loki,
Loki,
the storyteller
right.
Loki that they set up in Loki is the only way they could fix it
yes,
because he's in control of the timelines now. He controls
Right.
the TVA.
yes.
And consider,
Well,
like I said, look
he
at how much
controls
these
the-
movies cost them. Look at how much it costs to make these films, and then just by chance, if they paid Evans the same amount as him, that's $200 million for
Yes.
2 actors. Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
Also,
I know.
didn't they bring back the Russo brothers as well? And
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
else did they? I want to say they brought back somebody else from Phase 1 and 2, and back in the good old days when the MCU was good, there were other people. I thought they
Jon
brought
Favreau?
back.
Favreau.
They should
Favreau?
let Jon Favreau direct again.
They
God,
should.
yeah.
I mean, Iron Man and Iron Man 2, like Iron Man 2 is all right. I mean, I like that movie.
Yeah,
Whiplash
it's
is fun.
Yeah.
I think they kind of, for some reason, they distanced themselves from Favreau once they shuffled him off to
Star Wars.
Star
Disney.
Wars, and then
Yeah.
he got
Star
into
Wars
it with
Disney, yeah.
Filoni.
Yeah. I just liked Iron Man 2 on the simple fact that Whiplash was trying to say bird several times.
My bud. And Sam Rockwell is great as Hammer. That movie is fun.
It is
I
fun.
like
Didn't
that
mind
It's
it.
a good film.
Like,
yeah.
it's like, please say it again. Say bird again. I just want to hear how
Right?
massively you
My
just
bud.
butcher it. Is
Drone
it-
better. Why is
Bird.
drone better? Drone
Yeah.
better. Uh,
Oh God. But yeah, this is making no sense. It's making absolutely no sense whatsoever. And I don't care because it's going to be something to
No.
laugh at.
just
for the rest of my
cheapens
life.
the great moments
So-
that they were already in by resurrecting them like that.
It does. It does. Let's see. And Vince also says another suspected woke adaptation is on the horizon. The Chronicles of Narnia. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, wow.
no.
They're-
Oh,
Really?
goodness.
Yeah. And did anyone get the do salute line? No, I
I
didn't.
do salute. Yeah. Oh, well, the
Oh,
that's when Whiplash and he's like got the drones. He's like, I make them do salute. He's like,
oh
"Do
yeah,
salute?"
yeah.
That's not enough. I need them to do shit. I have them to salute. They wave at crowd. Such a liar. He's so full of shit. They're like fully automated. They can do all this stuff. They're full of shit.
But now we get back to Spider-Man because we were talking about Spider-Man earlier. And yes, because Marvel has another I don't know. I don't think they have anything up their sleeve, but they have something that they like to think is up their sleeve with this, because Spider-Man 4, as it's been talked about coming out, Peter Parker Sacrifices takes center stage in, Spider-Man 4.
Well, yeah.
That is going to come out. So
kind of made everybody forget who he was. It kind of has to.
Well, yeah, because we're hoping that...
He reset his own universe. Like he had Doctor Strange reset his universe.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're not going to hang out with MJ anymore. Okay. That's not much of a sacrifice. But we're hoping that Black Cat comes along. So that's an upgrade.
His aunt did die. Sorry, spoiler.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true.
Let's be honest.
No.
Besides Endgame, that was probably the best Marvel film until Deadpool. That really was an awesome film. I really enjoyed it. It was a really
I will
fun
give you
film.
that.
Sucks they had to share it with Sony.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
Sony doesn't deserve any credit. They didn't do anything.
No.
We let you borrow Jamie Foxx and a couple other our characters. But they're not your characters. You were borrowing those from us. Okay, we can go back and forth. I'm glad though. Have you heard that the Sony universe is dead? I heard that today, this morning when I woke up.
Oh wow!
Oh really?
Text that after Kraven they're done. That's what I heard.
Oh goody! Because that
the Venom. I actually am going to rewatch that.
Yeah,
Venom just came online, and I enjoyed it in the theater, but I'm going to rewatch it again online too because I enjoyed it. So the new Venom one. So
I made a joke. I was like, it's too bad Madam Web didn't use her foresight power to see the end of your fucking shitty cinematic universe. She could have done something.
What's the matter, Madam Web? Didn't see that coming?
Yeah. Didn't see that coming? Quicksilver from Age of Ultron.
Yes.
Didn't see that coming? I'm Kraven the Hunter now.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was in Kick-Ass. Remember Kick-Ass?
Yeah, that's right.
And then I was Elizabeth Olsen's husband in Godzilla.
Yeah. You didn't see that coming?
You didn't see that coming. We were brother and sister in one movie. 2 months later, we're husband and wife. It's not weird.
No.
You're weird, but they get weird.
Me think someone's stalking. So
yeah.
Please just let me continuously back in the Marvel universe as something. I want to make something of my life. You're in the wrong business. But anyway, so at the conclusion of Spider-Man No Way Home, Peter Parker made the ultimate sacrifice, erasing himself from everyone's memory to fully embrace his role as Spider-Man. So now producer Amy Pascal teases the story and has revealed that Spider-Man 4 will explore more repercussions of his decision. It's like, okay, that's not too bad,
obvious.
I suppose. Well, yeah, because with great power.
You mean they're going to continue the story that they set up in the last movie? Wait.
Oh my god.
Wow. Get out of town.
Yeah.
Could we have a real Mary Jane Watson?
Yeah. Go figure. So Scarlet Witch moved to Alabama. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She did. So we have to deal with the fact that he decided he was going to give up being Peter Parker and he was going to focus on being Spider-Man because being Peter Parker was too hard. Well, you were Peter Parker for most of your life.
That's not true.
No, So what's the movie going to be about? Pascal said while talking to Deadline. Pascal hints the story will confront the cost of Peter's choice and how he continues to adapt as a hero. However, what is to become of Peter Parker?
Did they watch No Way Home? That's not what the ending is.
No,
he closes the breach because they would keep flowing through if he didn't.
Yes.
What are they talking about?
I don't even think she knows.
Like literally nonstop villains would flow through the breach if he didn't do that.
Yeah,
exactly.
It had nothing to do with it's too hard. No, to save the universe from 1,000 fucking villains.
Yeah,
he did that. Yeah.
So what he's saying? So what she's saying is he can't. It's too hard to be a normal person, but it's way easier to be Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's really hard when like
Classical-
1,000 fucking villains from the multiverse flood through a breach in the sky. And
Yes.
then-
So it's much easier to deal with
Oh,
superpowered supervillains that, you know, want to destroy the city or, you know, whatever the heck that they're planning on doing or anything like that, than be plain Jane Peter Parker.
yeah.
Right.
Like what he did was the most selfless thing because he gave up all the personal stuff that he cared about
Yeah.
to save the earth from
Yes.
being devastated by all these assholes that are there for him. It is his fault.
Yeah.
They're here for him. So
Yep.
yeah. I guess I need to
and
rewatch
that's
the movie again.
OMFG. Yeah, they're pushing for Miles Morales. Yeah, well, that's that too.
That could be.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to do because this kind of feels like they're trying to rehash a one more day plot line from the comic books, or they're trying to draw something from a comic book storyline. I just can't put my finger on it.
Yeah. Because, you know, in the previous article that we did a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about hopefully Black Cat that is interested in, what was it? She was interested more in, what was it, Peter Parker or Spider-Man? Like, trying to remember which one.
I
Not the
No,
forget.
she doesn't like Peter. She doesn't like Peter.
Oh yeah,
She
she
doesn't-
doesn't
yeah.
like Peter.
She's
She likes
obsessed with-
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yeah. Peter
Yeah,
bores
yeah.
her.
Yeah. That's what it
Peter
was.
and all his personal bullshit, like that bores her. Like, oh, you're
Yeah.
the human side of you. Ew.
Yeah. Nerd. I don't
Show
wanna
me the
hang with a
powerful
nerd.
arachnid with the spider senses. Yeah.
That's right. It makes me
Mhm.
tingle. So, but
What does
anyway,
he call
so
it? My Peter tingle?
yeah, something like that. My God, it always sounds like he wants to go to the bathroom whenever he says that. So,
No, but like Black Cat would be perfect for this movie because, like, let's say
Yeah.
she like learns his identity, she
Mhm.
could like blackmail him with that. Where she's
Yes.
like, I know you care about these people because I've seen you, I spied on you. So
Yeah,
I could go
because-
tell them, I could go tell them who you are. So she could like
Yep.
hold that over him, you know?
yep, because it's a mystery again who Spider-Man actually is, right? So you could just do the entire whole thing again and just, you know, I'm going to blackmail you. I'm going to make, I'm going to make it known that you're Peter Parker. It's like, oh, this all again? Okay, sure. You know, but rumors are swirling about the potential introduction of a new female lead in Spider-Man 4. Speculation points to the iconic characters from the comics like Gwen Stacy or Felicia Hardy, which is Black Cat, possibly making their MCU debut.
Yeah.
Actress Madeline Klein, who we looked at, a couple of weeks ago, has reportedly been linked to a mysterious role thought by fans to be Black Cat, although the details remain unconfirmed. So, I would like to see that happen.
Yeah, we had 2 trilogies with MJ already. We've had
Yeah.
2 movies all about Gwen Stacy,
Yep.
and nothing about Black Cat. I'm ready. I think
Yeah,
Spider-Man
mean,
fans are
that's-
ready for a Black Cat live action story.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's like the next logical progression.
It's only logical, Captain.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Felicia friend zones Parker in the 90s cartoon. Yeah, that's right.
Parker.
The Parker. I want more pictures of Spider-Man. Yeah. So, but the inclusion of new female characters makes sense as Zendaya's MJ has forgotten both Peter and Spider-Man. Well, I don't think it's she forgets Peter, but you can't really forget Spider-Man because he's all over the place, you know?
No, she knows Spider-Man exists. She
But
just doesn't know who he is anymore.
Exactly. Right. So she just
Mhm.
forgot about Peter and forgot that Peter is Spider-Man. So the new female character would challenge Peter's resolve to distance himself from personal connections and focus more on Spider-Man, which is a part of the Black Cat storyline in the comics. Because Black Cat favorite Spidey. The storyline hinted at by Pascal above seems to reflect Peter's struggle to balance his dual identities. So it's kind of like a Tobey Maguire kind of storyline then,
yeah.
in a way.
Because he's battling the suit. Remember,
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Tobey Maguire then. It's like he's trying to balance a personal life, trying to hold a job and stuff like that,
Yep.
especially when he was like delivering pizzas in the third movie, and being Spider-Man is the same thing. It's essentially you're doing the Tobey Maguire thing then. At least to me, that's what it looks like to me. So, but I could be wrong. Tom, you were saying.
Well, he's battling the suit in that one too, Toby. So he's with the complex of getting rid of him, and then coming back to Spidey again. So I mean, it's I don't know. I'm not going to say anything bad about it because I always liked the Spider-Man films with Holland. I've never been disappointed really. So it's one.
I want Max Gargan. They fucking set up Scorpion and they never did anything with him. Now you can.
And Rhino.
They had Max. Yeah. They had these other characters and they didn't do anything with them.
No.
Because with Andrew Garfield, like that second Spider-Man movie, right? And it's showing so many commercials with Rhino in it, and I'm like so pumped to see Rhino, even though it's like the steel suit and stuff like that. And it's like only the last
blue balls
5 minutes of the movie. It's like, oh,
they give you straight up blue balls at the end.
Oh god!
Dun, 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 with the manhole, he's spinning it. Dun dun dun. Yes. Credits. He's like, oh fuck you.
Yeah, I know. Right. Damn it! But now we're gonna get Rhino and Craven. Yeah. I know, right? It was so dumb.
Come on, Spider. Credits.
Which is a villain film. Let's be honest. So it's
yeah. But now you're gonna get Rhino and Craven. Jeez. I don't want to see him in Craven. I want to see him in Spider-Man. That's God.
I'd like to see Venom in Spider-Man, but we'll probably never get that.
No.
I know we're stuck with just looking back at like fucking Topher from that fucking Eric Foreman as Venom. That's all we have. Fighting Spider-Man. Asking God to kill Peter Parker for him.
I know, right?
That's please, your Venom.
God, please. I know I don't ask for a lot, but
please God, smite him.
I mean, but yeah, they forgot about the Sokovia Accords. They did,
Oh yes, yes. Everybody forgot about that.
Yeah, exactly. That's not a thing anymore. Forget it. It's like, whatever.
I think they mentioned it in like Winter Soldier, Captain America, that show.
I didn't watch any of that. So.
Something with Baron Zemo. I don't remember.
Yeah, maybe.
Something. But yeah, like mostly they forgot. Like it's like just like the celestial body in the goddamn ocean that nobody cares about.
Yeah.
Fucking giant god sticking out from space you can see. No, it doesn't matter.
So, no,
changes how Earth looks.
Nothing to see. Move along.
Just changes the shape of the planet.
I just can't. Yeah, I know, right?
No big deal.
No biggie. It's like I just want to see how they're going to explain it in this new Captain America movie, right?
Man,
how are you going to explain this? This is going to be so funny. It's like $5 says it's just going to get a passing mention.
I want them to make a joke at themselves where they're like, "How have we not talked about this yet?" And I'll be like, "Okay, see, now you're self-aware. I could appreciate that because what the fuck."
Yes. Or some other foreign country is going to try to take it over and make some sort of independent country, or I don't know. Whatever.
That was me during all of Secret Invasion. I was like, they don't believe aliens are real? Go look in the ocean. Go look in the fucking ocean. There's a goddamn god body. Oh.
Yes. It's coming out of the Indian Ocean for the love of God. Come on.
They don't believe aliens are real, and yet what attacked New York?
Yeah,
what was coming from the hole in the sky, flying down, shooting and killing everyone.
Yes.
That was like one of the most maddest.
Africa and Australia. This big giant space god that was going to literally hatch from our planet, which was its egg. Like, come on.
Yeah, the Battle of New York, fucking Chitaris and like Leviathans flying around the city, going through skyscrapers. I don't believe in aliens. You're an idiot.
No.
Yeah. I mean, it was the one movie that Captain America had the best line where he said, "Hulk smash," and Hulk had a giant grin on his face, ear to ear, and he just went to town. Everybody went to town.
That's my secret, Captain. I'm all boom, punches a Leviathan in the nose. Fucking entire bone skeleton structure snaps. Oh my god, that first movie is the best.
That was great. It was great.
It was awesome. Okay, that's why no one knows this. By the events of She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, the Accords were no longer active. But nobody watched that.
She could have just had the Kevin bot delete it from existence.
Oh, that could be.
He deletes other plot lines for her.
Yeah.
I don't like this
Pretty
blood
much.
plotline. Delete it.
Those were
Okay.
just psyops, he says. Yeah, that's right.
Psyops. It was something
gonna
in
tell
the
you, brother.
water. That was
On
it.
this,
Yeah.
Like this pop, my brain was like
show.
going crazy in Secret Invasion when they had the character have the audacity to say aliens aren't real, and I'm like, there's been like 1,000 different things.
Yes.
What about Dark Thor, Dark World, when literally like the fucking 9 realms were in
Dark elves.
alignment. And
Yes.
like, 9
Yes.
realms were in alignment, and you can see the realms from Earth, and you're gonna say you don't believe in magic. Fuck you.
I'm Alex Jones, and today on InfoWars.
Like,
No, they weren't aliens. They were all psyops right now. So they're trying to come to Earth. They're all trying to come to Earth to make the frogs gay. That's what's going on.
it's like Age of Ultron. Age of Ultron, a fucking AI had a fucking city in the sky and was gonna drop it like a comet on the rest of the planet. And you know, nah,
Right.
aliens
No,
aren't real.
didn't happen.
Far-fetched.
Didn't
That's
happen.
right. They're all hallucinogens in the water supply.
Like, who wrote this shit? That line of logic would have worked before all the movies happened, like before even like fucking Iron Man. Maybe you could get away with that, but then you couldn't because the Skrulls were on Earth in the 90s because of Captain Marvel. So aliens have been on the planet since the early 90s, according to the MCU. So it's even more
I could
stupid.
see something like that happening
Even more
in
stupid.
the old Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., where they might have been trying to keep a lid on things like, no, it's just swamp
Right.
gas. No, it's the
Area
moonlight
51
hitting-
type shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Men in Black. Fucking
Yes.
Men in Black eraser guns. Keeping
That's
people in
right.
line. Oh my god.
That's what you need. But anyway,
the stupidity.
It is. It's so
Okay.
stupid.
So, but prior to the
All right.
official Spider-Man 4 announcement, Holland said they want to make the best that they possibly can. The idea is crazy. It's a little different to anything that we've done before, but I think the fans are going to really respond to it. That he said, appearing on Good Morning America. So Holland added, while appearing on the Rich Roll podcast, I'm constantly thinking, is this the right thing to do? Am I going to do justice to the character? Am I going to do justice to the fans? I definitely don't want to make a movie just for the sake of it, because that's not what Spider-Man represents. Thank God he has a head on his shoulders, you know. So
I mean, at Disney, he got cash signs in his eyes. When you look at
Yes.
Spider-Man's eyes, cha-ching,
my God,
two money signs.
they're putting chemicals in the water that turn aliens into psyops. That's right. Everybody knows this happens. Jeez.
I think Secret Invasion did the most damage to the brand, honestly. The more I
think
think about it,
yeah.
the more mad it makes me.
it does.
And like fucking Rhodey was a fucking Skrull since Civil War, so
yeah,
oh my god.
Oh, I'm glad I
No,
didn't watch
no,
any
no.
of that.
like I mean, the president in Secret Wars is like, what, aliens? What? That can't possibly be, you know? And they're like debating, like, even whether or not they should tell the president of the United States that they're actually aliens. They already know. Like,
They have
come
New
on.
Asgard. New Asgard's a registered city with literal
Yes.
aliens.
Oh,
People
God.
not from Earth making a
Yes.
new
That's
country,
aliens.
a new sovereign nation.
That's
Yeah.
aliens.
There's a rock monster that lives in New Asgard, for Pete's sake.
He plays Fortnite.
Lord.
Nobody asked questions about that.
Yes.
No,
He was a fucking rock
exactly.
monster was playing Fortnite.
Yes. I mean,
Aliens. What do you mean?
Breathe,
aliens?
breathe. Take a step back. Breathe. We know.
yeah, that's right. That's right. I
Aliens.
can put my- yeah,
Deep breath.
That's,
Deep
what do you
breath.
mean?
You need a Bruce McCullough moment, I think. So
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
Can you dig it?
Yes, yes, I can. So,
Oh,
You're
nice
open.
breather moment right
That
there.
worked.
Yep.
yeah, it did. It actually did. But Marvel, I mean, really,
got to do better, Senator.
I have no faith in them doing better. I
I
don't.
don't either. I mean,
I know.
are we past the age of the superhero movie at this point?
I think
I'll
we're
enjoy
done.
a
Is it
certain
starting to
amount.
wear thin?
It is.
In the bunches in the big companies, yeah. Like Craven, I can't say I'm not looking forward to Craven. I think that'll be a good villain story because it's not really a hero. I think that could be fun. And if done right, yeah, we'll wait and see.
Yeah,
But,
I feel
and
the
I
same
enjoyed-
about Craven. Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't hate Venom, but again, that's a Sony film, so I didn't hate
Right.
it. It's the end of the series. They finish it off. Okay, you ended it. Cool. Tom is a good actor, Tom Harding. So it's like, but for Holland, I'm a fan of Holland. I like him. I whenever this comes out, it might not be 2026. I'm guessing, maybe next. Yeah. So maybe we'll have a good fresh break of garbage and another good film. So like,
yeah. People could start caring about superheroes again.
Yeah.
Superman and Lois, and that's the exception for me right now.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Other than that, yeah, it's rough.
Oh, and hello, Monique Ripley, Kids in the Hall. Yes, it's timeless. Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah,
that's my timeout for the day. But
I tried watching an episode of Kids in the Hall once.
Well, I could do that all the time. Oh, I love them.
Yeah.
I love my Kids in the Hall.
Don't bother with the Amazon one. For some odd reason, it's just not as funny anymore. But
they probably censor it. CBC never censored it. That's when CBC was actually good.
That's true.
No, I really wish I could be on a panel and like confront Kevin Feige about Secret Invasion and just be like, so what's the deal with Gaia? Yes. Are the rest of the Avengers just pointless now? Explain her to me and your fucking logic for creating her. Explain her and why.
Yeah. God, I know. Yeah,
and I like the actress who played her, Emily Clark. She's
gorgeous.
She's a good actress.
But
yeah,
she's literally the most Mary Sue character ever created.
Yeah, pretty
She
much.
has everybody's powers.
See, it's at least Tom Holland, it's kind of like with Henry Cavill, right? He just wants it done right. And it's just that these writers just keep on coming in, and it's like, we have to explore his personal side. We have to explore, this aspect of him and stuff like that. No, we don't. Just let him be a superhero and try to balance a personal life. I suppose that's kind of why it worked with Tobey Maguire, right? Because, he's the first movie, he's just, struggling to become Spider-Man, trying to find his identity, right? Second movie was, okay, he's trying to balance things out and stuff like that. And third movie, well, it was the third.
Went off.
Bully Maguire
that was studio
interference. Bully Maguire, yeah. Too much
dirt in your eye.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I just love that. Bully Maguire, man.
Bully Maguire is the greatest. You gonna cry? Goblin Jr. gonna cry?
Yeah, I know. I love it. The classic line, man.
Look at you, little Goblin Jr. Oh, God damn.
And the dancing. Oh my God.
Oh goodness, the dancing.
And the domestic violence. Who can forget, man?
Oh, I know. Right.
Pimp smacks Mary Jane.
You know what?
Oh no.
Yeah, you did not do that.
Oh no. That's not my Peter Parker.
The one thing, this is one of the reasons why I like Spider-Man 3, aside from the debacle that it is, but there's when he's delivering the pizza and he's working for this one pizza guy, right? And and he's like, he has the scooter going on and all that kind of stuff. Every time, I swear to God, I do this every time that there's a slow driver in front of me or something like that. That's taking their sweet old ass time to I don't know, make a left or right turn, or they're just going slow down the street. I always find myself just like that pizza guy when he tells Peter Parker, "Go," all the time. He's just telling Peter to go deliver these pizzas. Go, this guy, and I find myself doing exactly the same thing that pizza guy does.
Relatable character.
Yes, totally relatable character. Go.
I could see that was representation. I could see myself in that character.
That's right.
Representation. There you go.
Just for you. They made it just for you.
Oh gosh.
Yep, because I love pizza so much. So
yes.
Oh man.
Pizza
I'm still wondering how he managed to get into that broom closet when there was no windows around it whatsoever.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch those again. I was going to. I got them all on Blu-ray. His and Garfield's versions. Oh, they're all such.
Technically, if it's a closet right with doors, he could flip it open with the webs and pull it open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with his
Yeah,
best
but the
thing.
secretary was sitting right there, right outside the broom closet. It's like,
Oh,
how do you
yeah.
get in there?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
right.
We'll
Mysteries.
never know.
Unless he pulled a what was it, Adrian Toomes from the early episodes of X-Files and stretched himself into the air vent and managed to get in there somehow with like 10 pizzas. I don't know. Having the faintest idea. Yeah, I'm rewatching X-Files again, so it's fun.
Adrian Toomes, that's the name of Vulture.
Oh well, I know the stretchy guy in X-Files is named Toomes. Toomes something.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's really weird. Yeah, go
Interesting.
figure.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
been ages. Talk about a reference from a bygone era.
Yeah. Vince Womack,
X-Files.
yeah, part of me is glad that they didn't include Beta Ray Bill in that abomination. I wanted him to be in the Thor movies since they introduced Stormbringer. Yes.
Yeah.
All we get is a
agree.
statue in Ragnarok of him. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Yeah. And in a cage in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I
Although I,
mean,
don't
they
know.
could do a Beta Ray Bill movie, just like a prequel about, him becoming the grand champion. Like have
Yeah.
it all about Scar and like Beta Ray
Yeah.
Bill. I would watch
Yeah,
That
that.
would have been okay.
I thought
But,
I saw like a reference to him and the Loki season 1 someplace, but I could be mistaken.
Yeah.
No, they might have. I just can't remember.
Craven on his own will probably be all right, says Lord Thoft. It is just he's a Spidey villain. Without Spidey, it's like, yeah. what the fudge? Exactly.
It's like
you know?
a Joker movie without Batman. Weird.
Yeah.
No, get out of here.
You know.
And not the real
would
Joker.
never make
It's
that.
just a guy who calls himself Joker.
Spider-Man
Yep.
sold that guy's pizzas. Yeah.
Well, think about it. We had Venom movies without Spider-Man, which really, no, the last one they hinted he was going to New York and he's going to beat Peter. Sorry, spoiler.
Without
Yeah.
Spider-Man,
It was
though, there's no point to have a Venom.
Yes. Yeah,
Venom's
and that's
existence deals entirely on Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, exactly.
Yep.
And they hinted at it in No Way Home. The hinting, hint, and then they never did anything with it. I'm like, you bastards.
I
No,
know.
but
Let's make a
they've
movie about
completely
Ying
screwed
without
up-
Yang.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they completely screwed up the origin of Venom, though. So we'll
Exactly.
never get a comic book accurate origin of Venom.
Yeah. It's like a Lex Luthor movie without
Yeah,
Superman.
Luthor.
Exactly.
Luthor. The life
Yeah.
of Lex Luthor before Superman with nothing to do with Superman. All the stuff that's interesting. Without all that good stuff.
I want to see him. I want to see 5 seasons of Lex Luthor. Oh no, just call it Luthor.
No, I want a show called
They never
Olsen.
introduced
All
Batman.
about the adventures of Jimmy Olsen taking photographs.
On the CW, the spinoff.
Yes.
Yeah,
Girl.
Yes.
Olsen. I can
Oh
see
my
them-
God.
It's
Can
not
you imagine?
Jimmy
They made
Olsen.
an
it's
Alfred show,
James
for God's sake.
Olsen.
They made a fucking Alfred show. Alfred
I know.
Pennywise for the butler.
Yes.
He was
I-
he was
Ah.
he was a military man
Yeah. What
You
was
think-
with that? Like,
in World War II.
why?
Well, we had
Uh.
Gotham, a show about Batman, but not actually Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should title it if they're gonna do Jimmy if they ever do Jimmy Olsen,
Olsen.
like, oh God, heaven forbid. Yeah, but James Gunn, can you imagine? They should title it. They should title it just like the classic comic, Superman's friend Jimmy Olsen, by James Gunn.
No.
Right?
I
Where he's
will
like a
say
total badass.
Gotham wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. I like the Gordon story and the build up of the Penguin character there.
I
was
just
amazing.
I couldn't stand Jada Pinkett, man. She ruined it for me.
No,
Yeah.
she sucks.
I
She's
hate
horrible.
Fish
Yeah.
Mooney so much in that show.
Yeah, it felt like
Oh,
it
yeah.
went on for at least a season too long.
No.
Yes.
She talks to people like she's intimidating and she could do things, and like never for 1 millisecond did I feel like she was even
No.
at all intimidating. Like
Yeah.
any character, any person, any henchman could just throw her out of the way.
Oh yeah.
You're not intimidating as a villain. I'm sorry.
Oh
Jada.
no, you did not talk to me like that. If you keep on talking to me like that, I'm gonna open up another school and teach
Keep my
everybody
wife's
names.
name out your mouth. Oh shit, Will's here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no.
Oh no, is that a breeze I felt on my cheek? Oh no, it's just Will Smith. Yeah, okay, that's
It's
me.
just Will
So-
Smith.
When you feel a breeze, a cold breeze touch your cheek.
Yes.
That's just Will Smith letting you know
Yeah.
he's thinking about you.
Somebody who at one time used to be somewhat relevant in Hollywood.
I know.
That's a new thing.
Like a Jimmy Olsen movie without red hair. Save gingers.
Yeah, exactly. I hated that.
So
Like,
does
it's
anybody
not
remember-
Jimmy,
I
it's
don't-
James.
Yeah, did anybody watch? Was it Supergirl? Olsen was a big, muscular black guy.
Yeah,
He was
it's
a big
Jax
man.
in
Yeah.
the Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat movie. If that anyone
It
needs
was the dumbest thing, and he's a good actor, but oh my god, it made no sense. I was like,
It
Well, he
made
was-
no
no,
sense.
he was there to be Guardian. He wasn't even really there to be Jimmy Olsen.
yeah,
Oh, man.
That's one thing that Superman and Lois did cool is like in the final season they introduced
Yes.
their own Jimmy Olsen, and he looks like the person he should. He's like a redhead white dude with the fucking curly hair, you know,
Oh,
with
that's good.
the little that bow tie. He has the look.
I'm
He
gonna
does.
have to finish off Superman and Lois.
Watch it,
I
Bob.
stopped.
It's so good, dude.
I think I stopped right at season 3.
Yeah, it's so
Oh,
worth
really?
finishing. It's
Yeah,
such a
it's
beautiful
really
ending.
good. It's
Yeah.
one of the
See, I stopped
only
earlier than that. I did,
yeah.
I
It's
didn't
like
definitely
only
recommend it.
2 good shows on the CW for me was Stargirl and Superman and Lois. All the others were
Ah.
crap.
If you want, on Two Guys Talking, we review every episode. Check us out.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I saw that. I just didn't know how far along I
right.
was. Some of it would have been spoilers for
Yeah,
me.
yeah, we spoiled the shit out of it.
Yeah.
So you better watch first.
I gotta find
You
out
better
where I
watch
left
that first.
off and finish it off.
right on.
Yeah, like CW app has it for free. If you get the CW app, you can
Yep.
watch it
Yeah.
on there.
Oh,
Max
then I just
Max
wanted
will
to do that.
eventually get it when it's done after a while. Yeah.
Nice.
But-
the mighty need.
Yeah, that's the best superhero show I've seen in a while. So
It is.
Highly
It
recommend
is. I really like. I also like the actor they have for Superman. I like Tyler Hoechlin.
Yeah, he gives it
Yeah.
his all, man. He's great.
Mm-hmm. There we
And
go.
what I like is me and my friend noticed is like they separated themselves from all the CW Arrowverse shit, so you don't need to do all that homework.
Thank God.
Yeah, you don't need to do all
Yes.
that homework. Their show is their own. You don't need all that other shit.
They did
Oh,
that with
God.
Stargirl as well. That's
Yes, yes, I
Stargirl
did.
is separate from the CW.
That I haven't
Arrowverse.
even checked out.
not bad. I enjoyed Stargirl. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Huh. Well, anyway, see now that's 2 hours that just breezed by just like that.
Wow.
Like the snap of Thanos' fingers. That's right.
2
So-
hours moved quick.
I know, right? It just
You know, it's funny. Go back in the snapping of Thanos' fingers with all the stuff we've gotten from all these universes in the last from DC, Marvel. Don't you wish he was? Don't you think he was right after all to do all
Yeah.
that?
You
it
know,
totally was.
I know it was right. I kind of believe that guy.
I'm
He's
just
like an
I'm
idol
just-
of mine.
I'm just kind of amazed at how he manages to snap his fingers while he's wearing a metal gauntlet.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And it sounds
That's
like
a
a
talent.
snap, it's a talent. Yeah, exactly.
Me and Rocco are really hoping that they do King Thanos with Lady Death in like the Secret Wars or something. Like bring Thanos back now that they've introduced Death, but who knows?
And you can
look
bring
at
in
that,
Deadpool there. You can bring in Deadpool with that.
Yeah, and they can have a love
Yeah.
triangle. They can have a love triangle
Ah,
fighting
there we
for
go.
like Death's affection. I'd be down.
100%.
Yeah, I'd be
I'm
all for
okay with
that.
that.
Yeah.
Well,
now you're
yeah,
getting close to giving comic book fans what they want, and you can't have that.
yeah,
Blasphemy.
Exactly.
This is-
that requires reading. So
Yeah.
Damn.
Nobody reads comic books. Get out of
No.
here.
I just look at the pictures. So
I mean, nowadays you
You
could
know.
have like any voice you want read to you.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true, too.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty
So,
much.
that.
Yeah.
But
Crazy.
yeah, so 2 hours have gone by just like that. And if you happen to be new here, because apparently we have some new people here, yeah, if you want to hit the like button and hit subscribe because you want to know when the next show comes on, that's why you hit the notification bell, which really helps. And that being said, Pop Culture Republic, seeing how you were here first.
Oh, wow. I was here. I'm on the hotspot now.
Yay.
Let's see. I have no idea what I'm doing in the weeks coming up. I'm just
No,
making up
no.
stuff as I go along, hopping on my live streams when my computer doesn't stop working on me, and talk about all things pop culture related: movies, TV shows, comic books. Monday nights, Wednesday nights, and Saturday afternoons for all things comic book related. Let's see. Last night I had a pretty good stream talking about all things a lot of things Star Trek related, and then I started talking about New Trek, and then my computer froze up. It's like, oh no, I can't handle New Trek. I'm going to freeze up on you during your live stream. So I had to like reboot my
Son of a bitch.
computer.
It was Paramount. They did
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Blame it on Paramount.
Yep.
I even had this
Easy.
crazy error message saying there was a kernel fault, and I was like, "I'm running Linux. I
Colonel,
dumped
what is
Windows.
this? KFC?
Yeah, yeah.
No, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong.
New Trek,
Mama
yeah,
right.
New Trek froze my computer.
Nude Trek.
Oh, I think I've seen that on wicked.com.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
Yeah.
the movie.
No. But it is on the toy packaging if you can still find it.
Yep.
So there we
yep.
go.
That's
Oh,
me.
man.
That's what I do. I talk about all things pop culture related.
Yep. And that would be fun to watch. And
And then Pop, you're gonna join us for Farscape on Sundays too.
Oh,
so,
Oh
right?
yes, yes.
Yeah,
that's-
cool.
I'm definitely looking forward to that.
And Appion, what do you got?
Not much. There we go. Hello. No, I'm just kidding. I'm done doing voices. I'm actually too tired to do voices right now. Yeah, two guys talking. I just released our Superman and Lois episode 10 review of the season 4. So check that out. We literally have like video reviews of like every single episode, season, like all that shit over on that channel. Then on my channel, I do like live shows more often with CRC over here, and then Pop joins us on Sundays. We're going through Farscape. We're watching all of it. We're almost done with season 1, so if you join us, you'll have like 4 more seasons to watch along with us.
An awesome series.
Yeah. And then today also, I'm going to be finishing the Avatar live action with Padawannabe, Paula Burton, and Pop if he joins us. And figure out what we're going to watch after that. But yeah, Avatar
Nice.
today in an hour. If you'd like something to watch. And that's it. Thank you so much. That's a lot.
Nice.
But wait, there's 100 other
And-
things I want to say. No, I'm just kidding. I'm done.
Oh, okay. And, hey,
wait,
James,
there's
Cabrera,
more.
how's it going?
Yeah. Billy Mays.
Yes. How's it going, James?
Hey.
You just catch it at the end. Oh my god. That's fine. What's this? Monique Ripley. New trick gives new meaning to boldly go where no man has gone before.
When they're going to boldly go. Every week they say they're about to boldly go. They never go.
Yeah,
When they're going to
exactly.
boldly go.
That's right. What we doing tonight, Captain Kirk? Same thing we do every night, Spock. Go boldly go where no man has gone before.
Is that Pinky in the Brain?
Yes. I had it in my head and it just seemed to work. You know? Oh my god.
It's
yeah,
illogical.
the
Imagine
comedian
Spock
Bella.
is like one of them. It's like Spock and Kirk, but as Pinky in the Brain. Like, illogical to think this.
I would love that. Yes. That's why I had
The
it in my
world
head.
cannot
right?
be taken over by one individual. This is illogical to think.
That's why you get Spock as Pinky. So you know
There you go.
yeah, it works. And Tom, also known as Hello. What you got planned? man?
Okay. What do I got planned? Gonna be streaming or not streaming. I gotta get into streaming, but it's getting StreamYard up myself. I want to start streaming Days Gone, which I now have for PC. Yay! I'm doing the Fallout 3. Me and Jessica are going to be doing a Christmas episode this month as well. Keeping busy. I got a lot going on in life, so it's sparse in between, but we try to keep busy. And by the way, to our fellow nerds out there, Marvel's Rival, I guess it's a free game. I didn't even know. So
It's
I'm
amazing.
downloading. Yeah, I'm going to
I've
try
already
that.
played it for like
And
10 hours.
I'm going to try it right now. And then right now on the Epic Game Store, the Skywalker Saga Star Wars is free. I mean, even if you don't like the last 3 games, you still get 6 really good games out of it for free. Well, it's not a
How
bad
about the
deal.
Lego?
So, yeah. So I'm like, yeah, I'll play those. They're fun. So that's free right now in Epic Game Store. Because Christmas, December's always amazing for Epic Game Store.
Marvel Rivals is out, and then Indiana Jones and the Great Circle just came out as well.
I heard that's good. A lot of people are praising that. So that's getting a lot of good
lots
hype.
of scenes from the movies and stuff. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
pretty
what I
cool.
hear. So awesome. Vince, yeah, Spock. It's illogical to Narf.
It is illogical.
Narf.
Narf.
North.
Man. But anyway, but that's the show, everyone. Thank you for stopping on by. Thank you for the new people.
Wait. Hold, let me stop. I'm going to be the one to do this because you won't do it for yourself because you're so modest. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share in This Man Show. This man works his butt off for you guys. He brings you the stuff that nobody else is bringing to you. And he tells the news that other channels just aren't willing to talk about. And he's also an amazing graphic designer. So if you guys want stuff done for a really good price, follow this man. Check him out. Hit him up with an email for his graphic design. Check out his store as well. All the posters. I plan on, when I get some money, I want to buy all those posters. Got some t-shirts and tons of other amazing things there. So, and like I said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to this channel.
Yes. Check out those posters. They're reasonably priced.
Yeah, and they're awesome, especially those Transformers ones.
Yes.
I want them on my wall, all of them.
Those
I
are
love
very cool.
They're so cool. Oh,
Yeah,
my
they're not
gosh,
too
they're
shabby.
cool. Oh, they're awesome.
Indiana Jones
they're
is
So
not-
modest.
I know it.
Yeah.
And,
And yeah, that's right. And I totally forgot about that. If you can, like I mentioned before earlier at the beginning of the show, there is a GoFundMe to help Tony Stark with what he's going through, and
Is
and
he
if you
okay?
can,
I didn't even know.
his entire place got I believe it was like flooded, and it ruined like
damn.
quite a bit of his stuff and stuff like that.
Yep.
So right now he has moved into another place. And yeah, so
Sorry, Tony.
I think I saw a little bit of updates. He had to, if I remember right, rehome some cats, and he had to move he had to move elsewhere because his home was not livable. So he needs a
That's too
helping
bad.
hand.
Sorry,
there.
Tony.
Yeah.
And so if you do want to make a donation, again, I'm gonna think of something because I do have some figures that I do want to sell, and if I can help Tony out, then we'll make it an auction of some sort, or we'll make it like a draw, kind of like what I've done before when I did subscriber celebration kind of thing. We'll do that and see if we can help out Tony that way. So, and Cam, I was eventually going to get to you because I saw you in the chat. So yes, you cut the last 10 minutes. So yeah, take it easy, dude. Nice to see you here, man. And thanks for showing up. And again, that's right. Do it.
I recommend.
You get to see Appion hula dancing. So there you go.
Yeah, face reveal. It's totally not a lie. It's definitely me. Go check it out.
100%.
It's me.
Enough to whet your appetite. So and this time you have to leave my name in the list. Yes I do. And I want to thank because I don't do this enough. I want to thank all the wrenches on top of that help out with the channel, like you, Vince, and who else do we got? Because I know we got a few wrenches here. You know what?
Is it Wrench Appreciation Day?
It should be, yes. Because we got Vince Womack, and we also got Lord Thoth that also wrenches here, and I know Lenrod that had to leave for work earlier. Also, dude, thank you very much, and Pop Culture Republic, who also wrenches on top of that here as well. I know, right? Yeah. So thank you, dude. I really appreciate you.
Maximum effort on the wrenching.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So guys. Thank you, everybody, for helping out with this channel, for being here in the chat, and for advertising all your channels and all the kind of stuff that goes on, and I really do appreciate it. And if you can, just join on to all of these guys' channels and check out what they do as well, and spread the love around, spread the channel around, and let's have some fun, because I don't like to complain about all the kind of stuff that goes on in media, but I do want to mock it and make fun of it, because that's the only way you're going to get their minds to change.
It's asking to be mocked nowadays. It really is.
Oh, it is. It's like, please mock me.
Yes,
please mock this franchise.
Because we need to bring back shame. And that's what I'd love to bring back too.
The walk of shame.
That's right. Shame.
Covered in shit.
Yes.
Tarred
So
and
to everybody
feathered.
out there, yes.
Bring excellent to each other. And party on, dudes!